don't mind hoes. I'm not gonna judge you. I like hoes. You know what I'm saying? I'm not.
I like hoes.
Yeah, I'm probably not.
Yeah, they fun.
You probably not gonna be my girlfriend or whatever. But I do like hoes. But I like a hoe who's like a hoe because she wants to be a hoe, and because like she has, I guess let's just say agency over her sex.
Yeah.
She's sexually liberated, as opposed to you a hoe because you look for love in all the wrong places and you gullible. And I don't like those type of hoes.
And that's what I say. I respect like, hey, this is what I do.
Right.
I do whatever.
You
Versus undercover hoe. Like, and I don't like undercover hoes. Like, you try to act like you better than other women. You talk down on other women. You try to act like that ain't you.
I don't like those type of women either.
Yeah, and then they come out, you be fucking knocked out.
That's a good point. I feel like all women should be prostitutes. I do.
Timestamp that. We
It's a cut right here.
All women should definitely be prostitutes for sure.
Okay.
Y'all been shaky like some strippers.
What it is, what it ain't. It's your boy Low Key V.
And it's your man K3.
And this is Paid N Bazed, where we get money and wash our.
With you niggas, y'all
I thought you had one.
shaky like
I ain't
some
got one.
You got a good word for ass?
Patootie.
No.
I'm off that liquor.
Badonkadonks.
But don't.
Buttocks. Patootie. I like patootie.
Booty.
Okay. Yeah. So, you know, coming to you straight with it, you know what I'm saying? Basically, we give y'all money tips and hygiene tips. But we're going to get straight into it. We got a special guest in the house. It's been one in the making.
And it's not V's handkerchief.
You like it?
You look like a hood Freddy from Scooby Doo. No, I do like it. You know that's my bad.
Thank you.
Where you coming from?
I just did a performance.
Oh.
Yeah, you know, 1, 2. V Commandments. Make sure y'all go stream that, man.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Zaytoven Beats for showing love to my song. We locked in, twin.
Shout out Zaytoven.
Yeah. But we got a special guest in the house. This one I feel like it's gonna be really good.
Yeah, we've been chopping it up.
Because you know, we the hygiene guys, and she's a specialist in a certain area. So we're gonna give it up for the Vagina Liberator.
Libertad.
How you feeling?
Amazing. Thanks for having me on your podcast.
No, thank you for coming. Like, it's already been a breath of fresh air, y'all. She was on time. She was, because we was here 15 minutes early. You know, I don't know about somebody else, but we've been switching roles lately. I used to be the late one. What's going on?
My late and your late not the same.
Yeah, you be like 5 minutes late.
I'm 5 minutes late.
Yeah,
You
that's
45
real.
minutes.
That's real. I give you that.
Yeah. Introspection that we were talking about.
Then I'm one of them lates, like, I catch an attitude, like, if you like, asking me
He like, oh yeah, I'm leaving the house an hour ago, and then you call him, he be like, he stopped answering the phone and shit. Like,
I walk
I'm
in
pulling up.
like, fuck, man, I don't even know what's going on for real. Ain't shit going on. I just ain't get up on time.
That shit's so hard.
No, for real.
You're horrible.
Yeah.
I be that bitch. The guests be like, where is he? I be that bitch. He coming. Like, you call him? I'm like,
Yeah.
you text him.
I had to tighten up because I'm like, I'm getting a bad day about here. He like, yeah, that nigga there, he don't give a fuck about nobody's time.
I knew it was bad when I had to go to your barber. And she like, yeah, man, be late, man. I'm finna cancel him as a client, bro. Like, damn.
Yeah, she like that. I ain't gonna lie, I was just late yesterday. I had to limp in that bitch.
Like,
Damn. My leg was hurting, but I'm in that bitch. She like, are you okay? Oh, man.
You are a horrible person.
No.
Manipulate.
I'm really, no. I manipulate like on small shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nothing too big.
I do
Like,
too.
Time is big.
You said what's
Time is big.
time is big, I guess. Like, I feel like I have morals and values. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, the most I'm gonna do is like on time, or like one time this microwave kept breaking, so I was just taking it back to Walmart and like switching them out till we got caught. You know what I'm saying? Never doing a lick with my mama again. Motherfucker got us caught, and the white man, I don't know why we went to the Avenues one.
Oh, you're doing too
And
much.
my mama like, she used to be hip. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, she done fell off. Since she got older, I took her for sympathy because she's limping in this bitch. I'm like, bring your cane. Like, come on now. He's like, yeah, no, I need a card and shit. I'm not thinking I used my debit card to get this shit. I just knew I used a credit card. And I was just like, let me just use a random debit card. First card. He's like, oh, it's a match. Yeah, so you got this in November and it's March. And everything. Mom's like, really?
She was like, shut up.
I'm gonna oh, he's like, yeah, sorry.
Fuck out of here.
I took it to the one on South Side.
Yeah,
And,
got it back.
Yeah, in Beach. All right, I'm not buying a new microwave. I'm gonna switch this bitch out. I'm gonna give it it's 2 years old.
Why it kept breaking and it's only 6 months?
Because my mama was it's really a microwave I got for us. She was using the teapot and the steam was going in the little vents of the microwave. Yeah, but we done got off topic.
Poor ass microwave.
Nah, the last one I just got it broke again. I'm like, air fryer, boo.
Yeah,
You got that?
it's her. So she doing it.
Air
Right.
fryer and oven. You got to figure it out. But let's get into you. So
It's been a long time coming.
Yeah, we was been supposed to have you. Shout out to Monty.
Shout out to Monty.
She definitely was telling us to get you on here.
We was like, we want to talk to a woman.
We were supposed to get you on
One-
here while she
one
was
who's smart.
while she was still here, but we don't know where Monty went. She went missing on us. No,
She in
but-
Turks or something.
yeah, Turks and Caicos. You know,
She
Monty
does
said
live
on
her
the
best
flight.
life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
most definitely. But Vagina Liberator, I just want to get straight into it. When I hear that, of course, when I think of liberation, I think of freedom.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, where did that come about?
Sound like some whole shit to me.
Oh,
Nah,
what?
just-
Amber Rose, but just tell us how that started, like how you got into the game and exactly what you do and where it came from.
Okay, well, that's a loaded
Loaded
question. So I did sexual health my entire career. I have my master's in public health, and then I
Really?
focused on sexual health. At the time, I had a coworker friend, and it was like, oh, let's have this podcast. And we created one called Come Diaries, which is still up and available. And so during one of the episodes,
I gotta take my glasses off for this.
Come diaries.
Come diary.
Come Diaries, yes, with a K. Come Diaries with a K.
Okay.
In one of the episodes, I was just talking shit. It was like, I free bitches, coochies. I'm the vagina liberator. And then I just stuck with that because I do feel like women do need to learn that it's okay to be as sexually expressive as they choose to be because we're not taught that. Our upbringing for men and women, girls and boys is totally different from sex. I mean, with sex. So, like, if you have sisters or grew up with a little girl in your house, everyone knows to make their presence known as they're approaching your room because boys will be boys and you might be in there jacking off, right? Versus little girl, you just gonna bust into her room because you better not be
Fuck
doing
you in here
anything
doing?
in here,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, during puberty, that's when our sexual arousal starts. Y'all are making sperm and we are producing eggs. And so now in your adult life, think
Not for
about
me.
when it's
my sister's a freak, but
but in your adult life, when is a woman the most aroused during her period? So think about that little 10-year-old little girl.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
aroused too, but no one is teaching her how to release sexual attention. Whereas that 12-year-old boy, he knows that he can masturbate. He knows he can jack off. So you all are taught pleasure from an early standpoint. And we are taught, oh, it's a sin. Don't touch yourself. You gotta wait till you get married. That's nasty. You have sex, you're gonna get pregnant to get
Fresh.
something. Right? And then so you have this little girl that eventually grows up into be a grown-ass woman who still is not enjoying sex because that's ingrained in you that you can't, you're not supposed to enjoy sex. It's for baby making or, and so.
Did you grow up in like a really religious household?
No,
No?
no,
Damn.
no.
I would say I definitely can agree with that because it's like even when you young boys, especially in the black community, like once you hit puberty, like your older uncles, you got some pussy yet? You got some pussy yet?
Because
Like,
it's fear
that's
about y'all
the
being
question.
gay.
Yeah.
And so once you know, like, okay, you're having sex with a girl. Whew.
Yeah. And like I say this all the time, I didn't start having sex till late. I didn't start jacking off till late. I didn't start jacking off until like 9th, 10th grade. And then I didn't start having sex until like I was on my way out of high school, like grown.
Lame.
Grown.
Nah, just like,
That's pretty typical for boys. Boys usually start having sex late. Girls, we start having sex early because we don't have a sexual release. Y'all have a sexual release. And so for us, we're having sex with older guys.
Yeah.
And then y'all,
Yeah.
jump in when y'all get in.
He was having sex in 5th grade.
Fuck I was.
Well,
But
close
it
enough.
was early though. Well, no, it wasn't that early. Like
High school, right?
Like like I was like 14. But I ain't jack off until after I was having sex. I never jacked off before that. I used to watch porn, but it was like funny to me.
Yeah.
It was like cool, but I ain't. But like after I had sex, then I started jacking off. And first time I did, I was like, "The fuck is that?"
Yeah.
But I just always seen people do it in like TVs and movies, but I never like. I don't know. That's kind of like some white shit. Like I don't. None of my friends talked about jacking off. Like that wasn't really a thing.
I said that's the reason I jacked off. I would like play with myself because of course I was getting hard and stuff. The most I did was like pre-came one time, and I thought I had jacked off, but it was like only clear. So I was just like, okay, like,
shooting dog with them.
yeah. I'm like, okay, and then like the niggas at my middle school, the last middle school I went to, they said something about like, oh yeah, you was playing what you did, you was jacking off. I was like, I don't do that, and they're like, nigga, what you gay? I'm like, no. So I'm like,
No.
Now I gotta go jack off. I gotta prove I'm not
so
gay.
when I got to high school or whatever, I don't know, that shit just kind of stuck with me.
Yeah.
And then like one day I just was in there playing with myself, and then when I was like, oh
Yeah, that's the first time I
you
did. I
that
was like,
bitch stuck. Like,
fuck is that? I stopped. I started.
Yeah.
My first time I was edging.
yeah, I'm like, what the
What
fuck?
that did? What the fuck is
And then I
that?
remember the next day I was in health class, and I'll never forget this girl. She put her finger right here because she used to try to finesse me to get the answers from me. She was like, and it was just like the sensation was like, ooh, like what the fuck?
Did you get an
going on?
erection?
Probably got a little chub.
Okay.
Nothing too crazy. But yeah, I was like,
When that was?
This was like 9th grade. So then that's when I was like, whatever. But I started dating in like 10th grade, but I was still scared to fuck because I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. And the girl I was dating, she was a virgin too. So I'm like, and basically like that situation and stuff, I wound up actually losing my virginity to somebody else. And that was like 12th grade. So yeah, it took a minute because I was one of the kids like, I'm not gonna say, I was like in the middle. I was like good and still like not bad, but you know,
Yeah.
but I wasn't like,
You wasn't fast, but you was like bad and shit.
yeah. And I don't know. All my homeboys had started fucking, losing everything, and then it was like the pressure that was there. That was like, when you gonna fuck? When you gonna fuck? When you gonna fuck? Because I wasn't no liar. I wasn't finna be like, yeah, I fuck.
I think a lot of niggas was like lying and shit.
Yeah.
But that it definitely is the things where like I say it all the time, like if you ain't really grow with no good men or like no like male figures when you was in high school and shit, like how your measure of like being a man was like how many girls you can get.
Yeah.
It's like a conquering thing. So like, but like with I feel like it's not like that don't really exist with women. And then once you get older, you realize like that's not being a man. Some niggas never grow out of that shit.
Yeah.
But some like then you start to realize like it's values here, it's certain principles. Like how many bitches you can fuck don't really matter. I still to this day I feel like I probably had sex with more girls in high school than I did as an adult.
Because back then, that's when it was, in the group chat, like that's when niggas needed to put up points. Yeah. And I was lacking. I'm like, you worry about that, man?
Y'all immature for real.
Right.
I stopped counting in high school.
Yeah. But okay, so pretty much, do you feel like there was a certain point in your life where you felt like you wanted to be free spirit when it came to like sex? Because let's be real, like society kind of puts women into a box of, you know, like what you just said, like it's all about men pleasure, like the pleasure of men versus women just go along with it. And I know a lot of women who like I've slept with and like they tell me like, oh, you gave me my first orgasm, or you
There you go, yeah.
I'm being honest. Because a lot of niggas
No, that's
really
true. A lot of
don't.
niggas do be like, yeah.
And like when you like a pleaser or something and a woman's not used to experiencing that, and I'd be like, well, how did you allow that to go on for so long? And they'll say like, oh, well, you know, I just
thought it was
thought,
normal.
yeah, I just thought it was normal or this or that. So where do you get in that space of, okay, I want to free the coochies. I want to, was it bad experiences? Like,
Was
what
it
was
that old nigga in 9th grade?
No. So, in my household, we didn't talk about sex. It was me and my mom. I have an older brother. So we did not talk about sex. However, I grew up in the projects. So all the girls around me were older. So I'm in elementary school. They're in high school. One particular next door to me was my god sister. And she would always talk to me about her boy trouble. So I'm always around older girls.
Yeah.
And they're having sex. So I didn't grow up with, I mean, of course my mom don't have sex. That was like the most we talked about sex. So just don't do it. But I'm hearing about the pleasure and, oh, this is your boyfriend. This is what you're supposed to do. So that's how I grew up. So when I started having sex at 14, my boyfriend, I met him when we got together when I was in 8th grade, and he was 2 years older than me. Now I'm in the 9th grade, and he's a junior in high school. So I put the pressure on myself, like, oh my God, you know, I need to have sex with this boy, you know, whatever, all the things. And so we just started having sex, and it felt good, and I enjoyed it. And we just tried all these different things, because that was, both of us were virgins. So as I'm getting older and navigating my sexual life, because it was never like, oh, of course don't do it, that's my mom. But I was taught it was supposed to be pleasurable. So as I'm growing up, and then I'm having friends that they're not having the same experience, I'm like, oh, well, what are you doing it for? You know, it should.
I was gonna say that because I know a lot of girls, like, once they do it, they be like, oh, like,
Yeah, they be kind of cool.
It wasn't pleasurable.
But then also, my first was my love, right? So
he just wasn't trying to nut.
Yeah, it was an enjoyable experience. I mean, it was painful, but it was an enjoyable experience. Like, okay, let's do this again and again and again, and then crazy. I'm like, let's have a baby, you know, a child, right?
That
crazy.
be happening too.
Yeah, so I've always enjoyed sex, always. And as I'm getting older, learning women are not enjoying sex. I'm like, why? What's the disconnect? And just have to research, and then just I speak to so many women, and then that's the connection. It's just how you brought up. It's ingrained. Like as a child, my mama told me old men have worms. To this day, I cannot date an old man because stuff just be ingrained in you. Like, you just never realize what you hold on to from your childhood. So yeah, like, I'm so anti old man. Like, don't look at me.
I never really thought about it, but that kind of explains why it's so much grooming that goes on, like, in our community. Like, we all, like how you said, like, or you start talking to somebody older, and that'd be the person who kind of introduced you to sex. And like, I got homegirls who was like dating like old ass niggas in high school and shit, and like to this day they still don't believe that. Like, I'd be like, yeah, that was fucking weird.
Yeah,
like,
but that's not.
I was mature for my age. Yeah,
No.
and he
I
was
feel like
immature.
in our community
Right.
with the boys, like my first sexual experience, like I got like my dick sucked at 7 by a white girl, and then I ate coochie at like 8, and then I didn't have sex again until I was.
Yeah, but that was molestation though, bro. That's not like
Okay, but at the time I didn't look at it like that. But basically, I'm saying that to
I get what you're
say
saying, though.
a lot of young black boys or boys in general, their first sexual experience is with an older girl.
Yeah.
But we look at it as a rites of passage.
Yep.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
we don't. And then when I got older and I'm looking at my nephews at this age, and I'm like, that wasn't right.
Yeah.
And a lot of times it's by women who you trust in the family or friends of the family.
Predators
or
are
things
usually
like that.
close to you.
Yeah, so it's like, so I think we put a lot of emphasis on, because we feel like it's more common for little girls to get like touched on or taken advantage of. But a lot of young boys' first sexual experience they were taken advantage of.
My first time like doing something sexual, I was like younger than a girl. I know she actually liked me though, but like she was like a couple years older than me, and I was like kid age. Like, it's a big difference from like 10 and 13 or 14 and shit like that. But I think it's different with the girls, because they be actually getting preyed on like in a different type of way. Like, so because of the age and because a nigga can't, like, we all knew niggas who was like 24 or something talking to a girl who was like 16. Like, a common phrase I know in my neighborhood was like, grown ass niggas being like 16 and up can get stuck. Like, that's fucking insane. Like,
That's
you know what I'm
crazy.
saying? Like,
What the fuck?
what neighborhood was that? but like, I remember shit like that, and even then I'm like,
Who is these
okay.
niggas?
Yeah, y'all niggas know who y'all is, but it's like, that shit not cool. But it's like, I feel like older niggas be preying on younger girls because they know, like, for one, they more impressionable, they easier to impress, you know what I'm saying, and they want to mold them. Yeah, they kind of want to mold them in a way. It's weird.
And it's all about survival too, because especially if you talk about, like I said, I grew up in the projects, and so it was very common for girls to walk around. Oh, I don't date little boys. My man grown. My man not in school. But when you think about a little girl that's in the projects, they need money. And so, what can a older guy do for you? Get your hair done, buy you a meal.
It was easier back then too.
Yeah, you know. And then even from the predator standpoint, what you want me to do? Buy you a pair of shoes? Too easy. First, somebody in their age group.
My man got a job.
You can pay your rent. Well, I can't pay your rent, but I can buy her some shoes. You know,
Exactly.
and so it's the
I
survival
hated competing
thing.
with them niggas in high school. And girls who get dropped off and picked up, I don't know. Fuck.
Yeah.
Old ass niggas.
Yeah, it's fine.
Like,
Oh, my man got a job. That nigga
Yeah.
works at Toonies.
Yeah.
that
That
nigga,
nigga,
like,
no, them niggas used to be bringing the food. We used to be eating that shit. Like, tell that nigga bring you some.
Get a 20 piece.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
But I always hated that, like, seeing the girls in high school and the grown niggas pulling up. Now, I feel like if y'all start dating in high school, because we all knew the juniors and seniors who dated a freshman or something, and then they get out of high school and y'all still dating, okay, I can't really, but, like, I feel like a lot of young girls were preyed upon.
Yeah.
And almost every woman, except for, like, who I'm with now, who I have dealt with, told me, like, yeah, I fucked with a grown nigga when I was in high school. But I brought up the male side of it because I remember when it finally hit me, it was just like me and all my homeboys one time in my living room, and everybody was talking about like their first sexual experiences and shit, and almost everybody in there was with like an older woman. And I was like, y'all not seeing this shit? It's so absurd. Like,
Yeah.
hold on, you know what I'm saying? Then I had to think back to mine, and it finally like hit me. I was like, I think from the experiences I had when I was young, that's why I was so scared to like start fucking in high school because
some
like
Antoine Fisher shit.
yeah, and I felt like women was supposed to like take charge because those women like took charge of me. So it was like when I'm dating and it's like ball in my court, I'm like,
What do I do?
like well, usually
They tell me don't tell nobody.
what the fuck? But yeah, so those types that was crazy. Those types of things
God forgive
definitely follow you into your adulthood, and then you don't. And then like I'm not gonna lie, like the people that these things happen with, because you know it was like 3 different women. I've still had encounters with like 2 of them coming up, and it was like I would wonder why I would feel weird or awkward around them in my older age, or like I wouldn't want to be around them by myself. And then it's like I finally had to compartmentalize.
I'm sorry.
Why are you laughing?
I'm sorry.
What's wrong with you?
I'm sorry.
Do you think this is a joke?
Serious.
Hey,
Cause like I'm just picturing it and shit. I'm sorry, bro. Like I'm picturing you like being uncomfortable. I'm sorry.
no, I wasn't like fully
Like they
uncomfortable. But
closing the door and shit.
this is crazy.
I'm sorry, bro.
I'm not a part of this, y'all. This is not funny.
It's not funny.
not
It's like,
funny.
like you, like it's just like you a big dude and shit. So it's like, and I,
Yeah.
you know, I know a little bit more than like the viewers, of course. So it's like I'm just.
Nah,
picturing
it
you,
was like okay, like for instance, like one of them. When I started like getting on my workout shit, she used to be like, "Oh, let's go work out, let's go to the gym," and I used to always duck her, and I didn't know why. And then I finally hit me. I'm like, "Oh, now I know why." You know, but I don't know. Boys look at shit differently because like another one.
But you
of them,
shouldn't.
now I'd be like, "I'll tear that shit up."
yeah. I dare you, ho. Yeah, I wasn't ready then.
Yeah, no, for real, bro. I be thinking back
some
some time, but yeah, boy.
Yeah.
But
Try
I
that shit
know.
now. All right.
See, and this is
Line
why
that shit up.
this is why they don't take the boys serious.
Exactly
Yeah,
why.
not allowed.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm sorry. Let me make a PSA. We're not making fun of any victims. Like, and you know, we're gonna put like a little hotline thing on the end of this shit. And that's gonna be that. But let's get off.
if you got your dick sucked, let's say it.
Stop.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. I know you did not come here for this.
Oh my God, y'all, sexual assault is serious.
is,
no,
bro,
it
it
is.
is.
But do
It
y'all
is.
know that? Do y'all realize how sexual assault happens in relationships?
No.
Tomorrow,
Whoa.
Like with women and men, right?
Or lesbians, gay couples?
Yeah.
So, like, waking somebody up to head is sexual assault. If you all have never discussed that, that's not consent. Consent is not forever.
Just stop. You gotta be adult.
Yeah, look, but consent is not forever, right? So just because consent was given for head last night that don't carry over to 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
You know?
I agree. That makes me uncomfortable, and I can't do it. And like a lot of girls be like, "Oh, it's just like just wake me up," and I can't do that.
Well, that's consent then.
But I can't. It still makes me uncomfortable. Like you still asleep. Like it's like
I ain't never.
It makes me
that.
uncomfortable.
I get permission first.
Or like, just like I don't know. It's like it's a level like it's a difference between being spontaneous, but like it just makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But like even to be serious, like the reason he looked at me and we laughed is because like on the other hand, as men, we feel like if you wake me up,
That's what we doing.
And it's just like a difference. But if we're being honest, that is true because it's definitely been some times where like women have like I've woken up and I'm really not in the mood.
Yeah.
But it's like, but I never look at it like you sexually assaulted me. Like
Somebody pulled that stunt on me one time.
really?
I was pissed.
He said you sexually assaulted him?
Yes.
Oh shit.
Yes, I was pissed. But he said that because he wanted to make a point that he was not making.
Oh, he was trying to say, see?
It was like trying to like go hurt for hurt.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay, bitch, I got something for you.
Yeah, he tried to
So,
justify it.
Yeah.
so the short, long story, it was a week where I wasn't in the mood to have sex because I was on a new acne medication and I was sick.
Mm-hmm.
I was nauseated. I just don't touch me. I don't feel like it. And so I rejected him that whole week from sex. And so the next week, okay, off that medicine, feeling fine. And we were in bed together. He was stressed out about something. And so we're trying to go to sleep and he's tossing and turning and tossing and turning. So now I can't go to sleep. So then I decide, let me just give him some head, maybe get a calm.
Real ones.
Yeah.
So I started to give him head and we sleep naked. So I started to give him head, right? He engaged in the act. So then I got on top of him. He engaged in the act. Then he flipped me over. We did doggy style. He engaged in the act.
Yeah.
So fast forward.
But because it was never like a verbal consent, he tried to use that against you.
So moving forward, we are having this conversation and he's expressing how I rejected him. I was like, I'm sorry, my bad. This was the blah. And so somewhere down the line, he says, yeah, because like he was tiptoeing around it. I was like, are you trying to say I sexually assaulted you? But he was like, yeah. Okay. So no one believes me. I'm very sensitive. I'm a very sensitive person. I'm very emotional. So it takes a lot for me to calm down and like go into logic. But I did. So I was like, I deeply apologize. I am a woman. I could never, I know what that feels like. I was like, so since I read that situation wrong, I would never initiate sex with you again. Then he's talking about, oh, no, bitch, that's what you said, sis. So I was like, I'm so sorry. I was like, moving forward, I would not do that because I don't want you to be in that situation again. And he's like, that's going to mess up the vibe. I said, no,
I'd have been mad too. I'd have been like, come on, bro. Like now you're not you said that on purpose. You really not sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I get it though.
Yeah.
But
that was a crazy point though. Like I feel like he was just trying to.
Yeah, he was like, he was trying to get some points.
His point was, I respected you when you didn't feel like it, but when I didn't feel like you didn't respect me, and I'm like, kiss my ass because you had so many opportunities to say no. Like that's why I kept saying you kept engaging. You're engaged. Oh, what? Yeah.
I wouldn't have said it like that.
Okay, so I'm gonna shoot some bail, not for this situation, but as a man, though, you really do feel like you can't tell a woman no, though. And I don't like you really don't like because it's like she gonna be offended or she gonna feel type of way.
But that's what I'm saying. He should have flipped it like that. Like me, like if I'm gonna manipulate, I'm gonna do it like that. I'm gonna be like,
nah, be for real. Now,
I'm not always in the mood. That night when whatever. I wasn't really in the mood, but I still gave it to you.
And I would have been cool with that. But don't pull
but I would have been like,
you went too far. Yeah, he went too far.
Yeah, no, that was fine.
That's where it's different.
I feel like I have been because one time there was this girl. I was
I'm sorry, and we slept peacefully after that. Just so y'all.
Oh yeah,
so no sex.
I thought we had this.
Nigga went tossing and turning and shit.
Yeah. No, that was manipulation. But like, I've had two instances. One time when I was younger, and one time kind of right before I got into this relationship. Where like I was dealing with women who like one woman I had just lost feelings for her, and one woman it was just like a pastime. Like we was just both having fun, but she started wanting more than what I wanted, so I was kind of like fizzling out of it. And one time I was leaving the club, and I was just like, come over. That's what we used to do when she leave the club. She came over, whatever. But during this time, like I didn't want to have sex. I just wanted some head. And we have done that before. And it was just like this night. She was like, oh, you call me all the way over here for head. And I'm like,
Precisely.
yeah. And like,
But that wasn't informed consent, doesn't sound like. Did you tell her before? This is all I want?
No, I didn't tell her anything because like it was just like we just knew like if you come, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna do whatever. So it's like before we started anything, she was just trying to like get straight to it, and I was like, hey, my back hurt.
Yeah. I'm in a little pain.
Yeah.
My leg.
Yeah. I like my back hurt. But like, so she's like, oh, so you called me. She did live like 40 minutes away. And she's like, oh, you called me all the way over here just for some head? I'm like, you've done it before. She's like, yeah, when I be on my period and stuff. And I'm like, bro, I don't want to fuck. Like, I just don't.
Yeah.
And like,
that's when you got it. Well, we ain't got to do that.
we argued for like 40 minutes. And I was just like, hey, like, I don't want anything anymore. Like, you can just leave. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it was fizzling out anyway.
Yeah.
And she
He
was
ain't care
catching
no way.
feelings and stuff.
Yeah.
I remember this.
Yeah, but I don't know if it was just to like out of fear of losing me or whatever, but she was just like, I wasn't pressuring her to do it. I told her she can leave. And then she was just like, no, let me do it. And I was like,
It was probably whacked into it.
Yeah.
It was so good.
it was still good.
When they think they might not see you again,
That
they pull it out.
last time.
Yeah.
But it made me feel weird afterwards because after she did everything, you know, it was consensual. And then afterwards, she just got up, got her stuff and left, like with an attitude.
Yeah, so
So I'm like,
maybe let me know when you make it.
I'm like, it made me feel weird.
Yeah.
And another time when I was younger, it was a girl that I was dating at one time, and we was kind of fizzling out. She kind of like stalked me, tried to get back with me, and I fell into it that night because I had been drinking. Because she popped up where I was at a party, and then basically we in my whip later on, and yeah, I like got the head, and then afterwards she was like, "Okay, let's." And I was like, "No, like I don't want to." Like I was like, "I don't have a condom and stuff." She swung on me.
That's intense.
Yeah.
She was like, "Oh, you used me for some head?" Like,
My
but-
back hurt.
is that is that not consent? Like,
No, because you was under the influence. So that's not consent.
well, no. We was both down for the head, but like,
That's still not consent.
oh, anytime you do anything under the influence,
Right. So even if you all agree prior to y'all text each other, hey, we're gonna have sex, and then y'all get in each other's space, and then y'all start smoking or taking shots or whatever. The moment y'all put drugs into it, consent is no longer on the table. So you both will be entitled to wake up and claim sexual assault.
Okay.
So I wouldn't advise having sex under the influence with someone that's new. If that's a partner
Oh, yeah, I
that
agree to that.
you know,
Yeah, I agree
that's
to that.
kind of what y'all
I was gonna
do,
say
then-
this is somebody who literally the only way we got along was drinking together. Like that's why it was like fizzling out. So like, yeah, but
No,
that is a good way to look
I
at
agree
it.
to that too. Like I told you before, like it was a girl who I was communicating with, and one day she used to work at. She was like a dancer, and she worked at a club. So she was like, called me like, "Oh, come over, da da da." And I'm like, it's late. Like I ain't really trying to. She was like, "I only still like 10 minutes away. Come over." I'm just chilling. And I wanted to, but I'm like, I don't know, or whatever. The next morning, she calls me and like she's like, "Did we fuck last night?" I didn't even go over there, and I'm just like, "See, bitch, like, you'll never hear from me again." Like, I don't like shit like that. But I was gonna say though, tell me about this because I think this where, of course, men and women differ. I remember one night I was with this girl. She was like, girls be handing you shots because they want to be crazy or whatever. So she just or whatever. So we finally end up having sex. I passed the fuck out or whatever. Like I black out for like a little second. I don't know if I fell asleep or what. But like I wake up and she still ride my shit. And like I be like, we joke about it though, because like we already had sex. Like it's not like I didn't intend on whatever. It's just that. But it's just like you dead ass wrong for still doing it. Like she's like, well, you're still hard. But it's just like, bitch, you sick. like that's kind of sick. And then we talked about on the podcast before, to where like when I was 18, and like he made fun of me for this shit. So like this is the type of shit we do. But when I was 18, like I had like a manager, like she kind of like coerced me like into like fucking her, like. And she was grown. Like, this is my first job. Like, maybe for like
he wanted to keep his job.
like also like, oh, you gonna fuck this shit. Like, and it's like I kind of.
Did you get a raise?
No, she wasn't even my manager. Like she was a manager, but she wasn't like my manager.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's just like I didn't. For one, like you grown, and then I kind of feel like damn, like you trying to play me type shit. And then it was like a I didn't know it would come with it or whatever. I was young. I was 18. She was like in her 30s or whatever. But and I didn't want to fuck her. But
you know, it's funny that you mentioned you're 18 because even though you were 18, she was still wrong because that's a power dynamic. You know,
I mean 18, but like I was young. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I was a kid for real. But this was at work. Like so it's like I fucked her, but like
at work.
Yeah, because I was like a baker at Dunkin' Donuts or whatever, and so it's like overnight. I'm the only person there when I work. And before she would like say a little flirtation shit to me, but it's like I'm straight or whatever. And like she was leaving, like everybody from night shift was leaving. She hugged everybody, and then she was like, "You want to hug too?" And I no question. I mean, no answer though. And then like she like hugged me, she like licked my neck, and then she was like,
I was gonna say she did the sugar.
Yeah,
ooh,
like
you got a fat.
but like she licked my neck, and I was like, "Fuck!" And she was like, "I see you later" or whatever. But I'm not thinking nothing of it because like they all going home. So I'm thinking she mean like tomorrow. Like she knocks on the door at like 2 a.m. Mind you, I'm there by myself.
Like she left and came back.
Yeah, she left. I guess she went to the club or some shit, and then came back, knocked on the back door at like 2 a.m. I opened it. She was like, "Come get these boxes out the car." I go out there or whatever, and I'm not thinking none of it. So I go. It's no boxes. she like get in the car right quick.
She like wrong box, nigga.
Yeah. She's like, "Oh, I got some box for you." But I get in the car and she like, "Let me suck it." I'm like, no, I'm laughing at first, like, chill out. She like, "No, I'm for real. Like, let me suck it." I'm like,
I'd be like,
I'm like, nah. I'm like, bro, you tripping or whatever. She was like, "Pull that shit out. Like, are you scared?" Cool.
Oh, now she challenged you.
Yeah,
I gotta show you.
So like, and then she like was like, "All right," and I'm like, "But no, you finna fuck me though. Like, I'm tired of playing with you type shit." And I'm just like I ain't got no condom. She pulled out the spray. I'm like, so like I fake nutted though, like, and I got out of there though. But I was like, "Don't tell nobody about this shit." Like, she's like, I got a man. This my job. Why would I tell nobody this?" And there was another girl at the job who I like liked, and we used to like talk. And like she was like the pretty girl, like it was some hate there or whatever. And that girl told me that she told her the next morning. They like, "Oh, you know, I fucked Keith last night." And I didn't think nothing of it till like the Me Too movement. I was like,
I'm a victim.
I'm like, "Am I a victim?" I'm like, because I did not want to do that.
And then the pretty girl did not like you anymore, did she?
She didn't. We like didn't talk for a little bit, and then she ended up telling me or whatever. No, I ended up telling her or whatever what happened. And I was like, "Yeah, like I didn't." And she was like, "Oh, she told me." And I was like, "What?" She was like, "Yeah, like she said it, like she like was like throwing it in my face." And I'm like, "Nah," but yeah, she did. We ended up talking about it. But
no, it be like I told the story on the pod about the one time like a girl made me do the Remy Ma in the car. I do feel like I was a
Remy
victim.
Ma?
So Remy Ma got this infamous video where she had this nigga giving her head while she was driving.
Okay.
And like, yeah, I had sex with a girl one time in the car, and like I came too fast. It had been a while, you know what I'm saying?
Get down here, nigga.
And she basically was like, "Yeah, no, we're not leaving till I get mine." And I'm like, "Well, like, come on now, like we just had. I don't want to eat it after we just had." She in that bit, she wiped it off. It's like,
Eat
so
up,
I had
nigga.
to,
A woman who knows what she wants.
Bon
yeah,
appetit.
so I had to do it until she got hers. But she was one of the ones like anytime we had sex, I feel like she was a sexual liberator. Like she was on the boards of a nymphomaniac. Like I never had a woman who wanted to have as much sex as her. Like 3 times a day. Like when they involved toys, would send me like pictures of anal beads. Like we should like
Scaring you.
I was young.
Mm.
I was like, this is a lot.
Okay, so let's get into this the liberating of the vaginas and everything like that. Because I know you say that a lot of women you realize are not enjoying sex. So like, how do you like?
Where do men need to step it up at? Honestly,
Let's go there.
Well, honestly, it doesn't start with men. It starts with self. And masturbation is definitely key. When I say masturbate, I don't mean just like, oh, get your rolls or just rub one out real quick. Like really take time to learn your body. Like start in the shower, caress yourself, put on some lotion that you really enjoy, or body cream, body oil, whatever, and really take your time rubbing into your skin. That's when you're gonna really see what sensations in certain places can cause arousal. Yeah, it starts there with just taking your time. A lot of women, they struggle with, well, I don't know like where to start. I'm an audio person. So I always recommend getting some AirPods so the sound can be directly into your ear. There's this podcast that I love. It's called The Black Widow. And it's basically an erotic tale. And the sound is incredible. If they're in a bar setting, you're gonna hear a bar or whatever.
Glass is clinking and stuff.
Yes, and so they're playing out sex. You hear the moaning, the groaning, the grunting, all of those things. And so for women, I always recommend they listen to the podcast with AirPods and maybe a big T-shirt with nothing on underneath, and just get lost in your imagination. Let the characters be whoever they are. Let them look however they want to look. You can be the giver, the receiver, whoever, and just let your hands just do whatever without overthinking it. I think that's a perfect way to start. And then from there, as they get better with learning their bodies and masturbating, then they can tell their partner, like, okay, hey, when we're doing foreplay, you're kissing me, usually you go for my breast. My breast don't really do it for me. Go here, do that. And it's because foreplay is king. A lot of people downplay foreplay, but it's needed. Even if people think foreplay is reserved for an exclusive relationship. You know, because let's be clear, all of it are relationships. Relationships are just a connection between two people. So how you define it is your business. A sneaky link is a relationship. Friends with benefits are a relationship. Your boyfriend or girlfriend, all of those are relationships, right? So, but people think foreplay is just reserved for exclusive.
Me and him disagree on this all the time. Like, because like,
let's see if you can guess.
No, because like I have like a strict rule, like he knows of certain women, like I never like went down on them because we wasn't exclusive.
Boundaries are fine.
And I just felt like if I'm not exclusive with you, I can't like put a leash on you, and I don't know what else you're doing. You know, I'd be like, hey, don't, but I don't never know. You know, so I'm like, I don't know, but I'm a very sensual man. You know what I'm saying? I'm a still kiss on you. Like, I'm real sensual. So I like to like use my hands and fingertips and rub through your hair, feel on your back, kiss your neck, your titties and stuff. But certain women I have dealt with, I never ate their coochie.
That's not foreplay, though. That's sex.
Okay.
That's sex. Yeah, that's oral sex. But with foreplay, that helps the woman's body get warm. It helps the vagina swell, which is swelling is good in this scenario. So if you're just trying to like go from hello to sex, it's probably still is good, but it can be better if you incorporate foreplay to give the body time to warm up. But yeah, it's just important. Once a woman knows her hot spots and then communicate it to the partner, foreplay will be better, sex will be better. And
that's why because a lot of women, like, once I do like my other things, like, you know, kissing, talking, hands, rubbing, sucking on the titties, kissing, stuff like that, like, they ready.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have to, I warm them up.
Yeah.
But when I was younger, I did used to think like you had to eat first before so that they can be fully wet. But like a lot of girls I deal with, if you do foreplay right, they'll be wet. And I've had even women like be like that I was with, like, oh, you don't gotta give me head. Like, come on, I'm already turned on.
So the women who like don't like head, I don't really like to deal with. I feel like, because I don't know, like it's always some trauma involved there. Like it's like, oh, like, or some you did some dumb shit when you was young or whatever. But it's like, okay, like we gotta take it. I don't know, it's just immature to me. Like when you say you don't like head or whatever. But I do agree. Like I feel like a lot of women don't necessarily like explore their bodies like that. And I feel like same for men. But we talking about women. So and you'll realize like a lot of women like to be kissed places that's not like sexual, or you know what I'm saying, or like I guess sexual organs or whatever. And they don't know it until you do it. So like you kiss all the women's body. In my experience, I feel like a lot of women have a lot of like little sensors in their backs. The neck is cool and all, but it's usually like just weird places. But like the back has like a lot of places I feel like that kind of like turn a woman on, and you wouldn't expect that. And a lot of women don't know that because, like you said, and even talking to my homeboys, like you're not just supposed to be fucking women for a nut. Like it should be like exclusive or whatever. Right. But that's where I like to
I ain't gonna put y'all on to too much of my tricks, but
Okay, what you got?
that scout, you wrote that scout while you in it. You know what I'm saying? You kiss the back. You also like do a sensational touch on the back. You know what I'm saying? Caress
The thighs, a lot of pressure, like back pressure, like with your fingers and stuff. Like I said, like just be intimate, like
kiss booty cheeks. Even if you don't eat ass, you gotta kiss the booty cheeks. Like you gotta make a woman feel like she's like a goddess. Like I'm just so in love with your body, and they'll open up right to you.
So y'all got it. So which brought me bring me to my gifts that I brought y'all.
Oh yeah, y'all. She brought us gifts.
I came bearing
Oh Lord,
gifts.
I'm a little scared.
no, I'm excited.
So this is for
Thank
the
you.
woman
Thank
in your
you.
life.
Thank you.
It is my masturbation workbook. It has it's over 100 pages. It's a journal in the back. It also has over 20 activities to help women get comfortable with masturbation. It comes with a pen and a little card, a thank you card.
you.
Okay.
So it's really
Thank
cool.
you.
It is very educational. I have a glossary in there. I have
I believe I've seen this on your website.
probably
Okay,
I have an
yeah.
ovulation calendar on there.
Need that.
Yeah, you do.
That's one of my. We ain't locked in if I ain't got your chart.
That's real. I think my girl's gonna appreciate that.
Let's talk about sex toys. Like the it's the reason why people like the Rose. The Rose is a suction toy, and suction toys are the head of toys because it sucks on it and stuff. So it's a really cool book.
And that's something like I feel like in this generation we're getting more into because like when we first started this pod, I remember I used to tell you like I don't like having when women bring toys in the bedroom.
Toys
Like,
are your friends. They're not your competitors or your enemies.
now
They're your friends.
I'm with it.
They're
Like
friends.
I like
don't.
toys.
I'm
It's a little sick. but I
not
like it.
dildos. Not I don't. But a little bullet or a rose is cool. But I don't. I tried it with the like letting a woman use like a dildo while she gave me head, and I like put it away.
Put that big motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm like, come on now, I can't compete with that. You know, pull it out of my motherfucker. I'm like, where that's going?
Hold on.
I'm like, now, come on now.
Oh, it's good that you try. Yes, toys can be so much fun, and it can help you do less work. To be honest, it can help you do less work. So definitely explore toys.
Yeah, and I think I was intimidated too because like a girl that I was in a relationship before, one time we was talking about something, and we was talking about her using her toy. I had never seen her toys before, and like she did like a demonstration. She was like, "Yeah, because like even when I was like."
Where you come from here?
I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, hey, hold on. Now I'm feeling a little insecure. But okay, in regards to toys, because I feel like women are like, it's like, yeah, pro toys. But let you find like a booty 3000 in a nigga closet. It's like,
a nigga got a torso with an ass connected.
I'm not
to
gonna
it.
lie. In my personal life, I can be biased. There is a double standard in my personal life for sure. If I go into your closet and I see a body, I'm gonna have some questions.
What about a pocket pussy?
I like pocket pussies.
Okay,
I like those. Those
I never
are
used
fun.
any male toys.
I've used one.
A pocket pussy, how did it feel?
I didn't like it. Basically, it was like
Did you use lube with it first?
I did,
Okay.
and the lube like kept drying out. I think I got the wrong kind.
No, you got the right kind because
Okay.
it's water based.
Yeah.
And if you use silicone and condoms, you have to use a water based lube.
Yeah.
So and then it does dry. You have to keep re-lubing it.
What about
Yeah.
coconut oil? I like coconut oil. Is that can that be a lube?
I wouldn't recommend it.
No?
Not going inside, not to penetrate. Not for yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to
Fine,
jack
but-
off with coconut oil. Yeah.
For yourself, yeah.
Or like if somebody like give me a little handy, I like coconut oil.
Oh yeah, oil. Yeah, most definitely.
But it's slippery. I can't use it for myself though. I need a grip.
I say it all the time. I like a good hand job. But so basically, I went to the what's it called? Insecretion, or it's a sex shop. I can't think of the name of it. It's on Phillips, on like University near Phillips, and like I had parts of the back, put on my little hood. I felt like a freak.
They got on some black
Me and this
shades.
girl, we kept like we was dating. We'll break up, get back together, and like I really loved her and shit, and like I ain't want to like fuck off no more on breaks. So I was like, cause I knew we was gonna get back together. So like, and I'll be over the road and stuff. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just go get a little 1-2. You know what I'm saying? Try it out. So I'm in there bit dun 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 dun. Because number one, when you first walk in, they got a wall of pictures of people who done came in there and stole and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm like, damn, I don't want to see nobody in here. I'm just trying to. So first, I'm picking up incense and shit. Like I ain't no freaky nigga. A nigga come in there like they knew him by name. Like, hey, Mr. John. Like, I'm like, what the fuck? Who am I? I'm like, you freaky ass nigga. But I finally found one that was like clear. And then the white girl had told me about the water base or this and that or whatever. And I'm like, yeah. Like, I'm trying to play it off like I'm just,
This is my uncle.
yeah. But I got the shit, went straight home and tried to use it. And I was just like, it was clear. Number one, it was too long.
Yeah.
I had to cut that bitch a little. I'm like, come on now.
They are really long.
Yeah, I'm like, this ain't Mr. Marcus.
I thought it was.
What's going on?
I thought you said pocket pussy. Cargo pants.
Y'all trying to play me. Because when it's so long, it's like you trying to use it and then the shit still like dangly at the back. So it's like,
it's like, well, how is it? Like, what's the texture of it?
it's like almost like a jellyfish.
Squishy, yeah, it's squishy.
What the inside feel like? It's warm.
That's the thing. At first, it was like with the lube and stuff, it was cool, but then it kept drying out fast. So it's like you laying there and then you like more lube. And I was like, all right.
Was you watching something?
No.
Oh, you
I was just trying to use it. Yeah.
I can't do no.
I used it like twice. I think I got off like once, and I was just like, I don't like this. And then I felt freaky. And you know, I get convicted and shit with my religion.
So wait, so y'all never took your partner to a sex toy for a date?
No.
To like a sex shop? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have with like the freaky girls talking about the nympho.
Stop calling her freaky.
Okay, what's the correct term?
The Jezebel.
Don't call
What's a better term? Sexually liberated.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, we used to go to sex shops and like with her, we did a lot. Like we used pop rocks, like
pop rocks
to give each other head.
Yeah, with pop rocks.
All type of stuff. She made me take a rhino. She took a pink pussy.
Oh, this the girl that almost killed you.
Yeah. She was explorative. Yeah, she was one of the ones. I was like, okay, but like,
man, I feel vanilla.
Yeah.
No,
I ain't never did that.
Oh, you never went to? And then I don't like went to a sex shop like with my home girl before. Me and Lisa went to one before because we used to go to that hookah lounge on the tent, and they got one right next door.
Oh, y'all just went there to see what was in there.
You're just going there, just walking around.
That was the first time I seen like a booty 3000.
Yeah,
it's kind of soft.
Smack that bit. Yeah, no, I never incorporated. Well, I like toys and stuff, but like. I never like went to no sex shop. I don't really see the reason.
You should.
I don't really have like I'm pretty sure, you know, you get into kinks and everything like that. I don't really think I have like any kinks.
My kinks are basic. Well, my kink, I have two. I think they're basic.
Okay, so what's some kinks that people wouldn't think of? I think when we think of kinks, you think of like extreme shit.
I got a weird kink.
So like, what's some kinks? Like for me, I think I have like what's the thing? Not a praise kink for myself, but like I like to praise the woman. I feel like is that a kink?
Mm-hmm.
I have a praise kink like for myself.
Yeah.
Like call me your king.
Yeah.
Like, I like when women like be like, you own me, I'm the master. All type of like I like choking and smacking them in the face.
Oh, okay.
Am I giving it up too crazy?
Yeah,
No.
But women like that shit.
Yeah.
Like,
do you think that stems from like when you was little?
I don't know. I think I'm a little.
Please.
Yeah, that's crazy. No, like,
No, seriously though. I'm not trying to be funny.
I don't know. I just like feeling like a woman like
You feel
praising
like
me.
you like feeling dominated.
No,
dominating, not dominating.
Yeah, dominating, but not too far though. Like regular like hood shit. Like you know, like,
go in there and make them tacos.
Like when I smack
I
on that. Like when I smack on the ass, like I'm really trying to get the
like
sound effect. Like type shit. But I ain't into no like let's put on leather and leashes.
Okay.
Nah, that's a little too far.
Okay.
But is this a kink?
I like panties too.
Okay.
Yeah. Like put them on. I'm just playing.
I feel like that's weird. I feel like them be the niggas that's gonna steal some panties.
Like yeah, like I like panties though. Like I want you to like leave them on
Oh, okay.
or whatever.
Okay.
Like and if you do take them off, I'm gonna put the bitch around my neck like a little trophy.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
That's cute.
a kink I got is okay because I'm in the role play.
Okay.
But like, I feel like I done did all the like.
I bet you
basic
did
shit.
with
like,
Miss Mamas.
But I do
Shout
role.
out to her.
I do
Role playing
play.
is really fun.
Yeah,
It's really
but
fun.
I'm
but
so
you gotta stay
tired.
in character though.
Okay, like my girl, like she made me feel weird. She's like, no, we're not doing that because like. I'm used to the massage parlor.
That's the easiest
or
one.
this or whatever. But like, okay, this might be weird. But even sometimes when I watch porn, like I got like a cheating king.
Oh, okay.
Like
Nigga, cut, yeah.
no, like no. Like I'm
Yeah, like, it's like you my homeboy old lady type
yeah.
shit. Yes. We not supposed to be doing this.
Yeah.
But that you know what? That's me. I have. I call it sneaky. I have a sneaky kink. Anything that's like sneaky.
Oh yeah.
It's
So
just
you
like
like
the
do shit in dressing
thrill,
rooms and shit
yeah.
like that, or you're not supposed to be doing some shit.
Yeah, like I like.
Yeah.
I like-
And I
right.
told my girl like, let's play like you like we cheating like and she like,
Nah.
why you want to keep
It's like, oh,
Like,
is this what
no.
you think about?
Yeah, and like even sometimes when I watch porn, like it's like I enjoy the ones where it be like oh like she not supposed to be fucking. I don't know.
Yeah.
So okay, I never admitted this out loud. Right now, I'm really into gay porn with the DL guy
We always
Why
hear
is-
this.
because for me it's the sneaky thing. It's like, oh my god, y'all about to get caught any minute. Oh, because like they have like on the mask.
Oh, you said with a DL guy?
Yeah, they can't. They both can't be like.
Yeah.
One got to be DL.
No,
and
you like the third woman on this podcast
No,
that say
every
they,
woman that comes on this
It's
podcast.
say they watch
interesting.
gay porn.
It's so interesting. It's so sometimes I feel bad, like I'm a spectator, like I'm not supposed to be watching this. But it's so interesting.
So it turns
you just
you
like to
on?
watch it?
Yes. Because it's like that sneakiness. Like you got a mask. What if your mask fall off? What if somebody walk in this room?
And just
like,
to clarify, these is niggas fucking niggas.
yeah. But one is down low. They both cannot be.
How do you know? How do
They
you,
have on the one they have on the mask.
No, I'm saying like, how do you fall into that? Like, when is the first time you just like, oh, I want to watch?
Oh, on Twitter, it kind of my thing. I was like, ooh. Let me
Yeah,
go to this
Twitter.
page.
But
Let me go to this
a
page.
lot of every girl that we've had on the
Bookmark.
podcast and we talk about this, like
Mhm.
all gay porn. It's always gay porn. Like they all watch it. I don't know why they all watch it.
It's the I don't know. It's a thrill. I like thrills. It's a thrill. But in my walking real life, I am not
wouldn't do
attracted to
that.
bisexual
Right.
men.
Right.
Right. So and I always tell people like your fantasies does not mean it's your reality. And it's okay to fantasize about things that are unorthodox. Don't feel ooh, or you know what I mean? You don't and you don't have to tell nobody your fantasies anyway.
Yeah.
But you can use your fantasies to masturbate. You can be the giver, or you can be the receiver. I have a kink where I want to watch my man have sex with someone else. I don't want to engage. I don't want to have a threesome. I just want to watch. And I just want to
Is
see
that,
you
is
just
that
like
considered cuck?
I don't know if it's a
From a
cut for a
woman's-
woman.
Oh.
I think they it's nice for them. So it's like voyeurism.
Because I know cuck is like with.
I never heard that term before.
You never heard of
Oh,
cuckold?
cuckold. It's like a.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, where the
yeah.
white guys watch the black guys fuck their wives. Do it have to be white and black?
No, it doesn't.
Oh, okay. But yeah,
Yeah, no, that's just the extra level of weirdness that they add to it.
yeah. I don't.
A lot of white men got an obsession of like watching like,
Yeah.
a nigga fuck their wife.
I don't like the videos like when the husband in the room and shit, like, cause them
Go weird.
You get real
Get
weird.
weird, like, now
Cause
it's
they be like,
probably-
okay, he
that
tear
nigga
her
be
white
like-
ass up like this reparations. Then he be like, I'm finna nut, get over here. And be like,
Yeah.
whoa.
Whoa, like, I ain't signed up for this.
And the white dude like, I don't know. this gay porn.
Eat up, crackers. Whoa.
Yeah, he get real weird, real
Hey, did I
fast.
watch The Shy?
Yeah,
I used
I
to.
stopped watching it though.
So do y'all remember years ago, Duda and Tracy were in his condo having sex, and then Candy walked in, and she was like, "Don't stop now."
Yeah.
Everyone was texting me, was like, "Oh, this is so you."
Yeah,
And I
that's-
was
that's
like,
your
"Yeah,
bag.
yeah,
So how would that work? Would that be like a permission thing?
yeah." You have to have. Definitely have to have.
Do you have to
consent.
pick the girl?
No, I don't want that control.
So you're not.
So
into
you like it?
threesomes.
Okay.
Yeah. But
Okay.
I wouldn't. But for that experience, I wouldn't want to. I would just want to watch.
So how do? Okay, so for instance,
I don't know.
like,
I never done it before, but I want to.
It seems like that's what Diddy was into, like watching his woman have sex with another man. So like, Is that the same?
He was a little more than that.
Yeah,
No.
But he was okay.
I'm not. Trust me. I don't. That Diddy shit is crazy. It was way more than that.
Wrong analogy.
But
let's use another example.
I'm just saying. In some of the cases,
Let's go back to Candy in the Shy.
Okay. In some of the cases, there are men who want to sit back and watch a woman get pleasured by another man. How do you feel about that? Because I feel like it's a lot of double standards with that.
It is. Honestly, I don't have any feelings about it. That's another thing that I say, like, in your relationship, it's yours. You can do whatever you want to do. You don't have to share it out, if it makes you feel away, you don't have to share it out. But for me, if I were to do it, I would want my man to pick the girl. I would just invite me. Let me know, get a hotel. And I don't want to start like how we're sitting down talking. No, I want to walk in when they're already started in the act. And do it that way.
Extreme.
So what if?
I think we finna ask the same thing.
Yeah.
So what if your man like voiced to you that he wants to see like you have sex with a guy?
Okay.
And he watches.
That's fine with me.
How would you feel about him though?
I don't know. I don't know.
That's gonna change the power dynamic.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't answer that question. And honestly, I don't even know if I'll be able to handle it. But I want to try. I want to see if I can. Is it something that I can really do? I'm
gonna be honest. I do judge in that area because it's just like that's like a real nigga worst fear. Like me, like I like that's one of them things. Like even if it come in my head, like if my girl don't answer the phone and I'm like, what it? No. I don't want to think about even like I told you like if I'm on a break with a girl or just had a breakup, I can't even watch porn if the girl resembles this girl.
Like after you first break, I'm the same way. Like, like it's like. Bitch, this look like you a little bit.
I'd be like, hold on. Is it my bitch?
I can't even watch like old.
Can't relate.
But then at the same time, like it goes both ways. Like I don't know, like because I also will want to find girls who look like you, and then like I can get.
I feel like once I'm over the heartbreak.
But I think so if a man is cheating. And the women that he cheats with, or the person that he cheats with, doesn't look nothing like his partner, I think that's a problem.
Why?
Because I feel like you're settling for this look because you can't get that look. If that makes sense.
No, but men like flavors.
And then outside of that,
men are just like animals. Like
okay, let me show you what I mean by that because I literally just saw the post a couple of days ago. Do y'all remember Derrick Jackson?
Yeah.
I never bought into him from day one. He was full of shit.
We talk about him all the time.
So look at the woman he married, right? And how she was like plain Jane, right? But all the women he was cheating on her with were bad bitches.
Yeah, but that's different.
That's what I mean. I don't mean like actually like a physical or like it's it's like two totally different.
No, like that's like some. Like, we don't like to throw this word out there either, but that's some narcissist shit. Like, because that lady is bodied. And it's like, you got her covered up, you made her change how she presents. And
I was about to say, that's like a control.
That's a control thing.
But not like light skin versus like, I got a light skin girl, but I cheat with dark skin. Not necessarily.
No, but it is like.
That is a thing with women, though. Like,
for instance, I get questioned too because, like, on the pod, I always make jokes and stuff. Like, because sometimes he'll accidentally see my bookmarks if I'm doing something. Like, the porn I watch, it'd be like very voluptuous, big booty women. And that's just like something, that's like what I like watching. But, like, in real life, I don't really date those type of women.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, my girl thick, she body, but it's not like, it'd be like crazy ass.
That's the fantasy, though. Fantasies are okay.
But
fantasies are okay.
I've had my girl ask me like, "Oh, so them the type of girls you like?" And it's like, no, I like you, but I love you.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't know. It's like a thing to where like I feel like a lot of women fear that they're not their man's type. And me as somebody who I don't feel like none of the women I talk to really necessarily look alike,
right?
But it'd be like it's different. So it's like if you may see me with a light skinned girl and you brown skin, so it's like, oh, is that what you like? Or you brown skin and I'm with or the light skinned girl like, oh, you like brown? Like I don't know. I feel like that's so weird, but it's like it's kind of a thing to where you can't. I don't know what.
I only seen you date light skinned girls, but them the only ones he takes serious.
I say, don't start.
I hate when you say that because. Like, I've been in 3 serious relationships. The first one was brown skin. The second one was light skin. And my girl now, people say she's dark skin. She's not dark skin to me. She like a dark brown.
But all his women are light skin.
All his girlfriends, the ones he post up, be light skin.
Light skin, yeah. And I ain't gonna lie, some people are like that. So here's my thing. It's okay to have a preference, right? As long as you're not downing the other. Like for me, my preference is dark skin. I love a dark chocolate man. However, I have dated brown skins and all those things, different things. But I think preference is okay as long as you're not downing the other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's okay to have a preference.
Yeah.
Preference is
And I've
fine.
dated dark women too. Well, not in a relationship, but that don't mean I love all women. I love all colors. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Especially white women.
I ain't never went there
Yeah.
with it.
But no, I don't really have a preference of like skin tone. Not like I don't have a preference of skin tone. I like features though, like certain features or whatever, like eyes and like lips like that. But I don't like color eyes. Like I'm not like she got green eyes, she cute type person.
You
I
gotta
like
have big lips. Like I don't like no little lips.
I like no little lips.
Like white people.
Yeah. But I do have like I don't like mixed women. I think they be weird. It's I don't know. It's something about like having a white parent that really like psychologically. And then if you are light skinned, I don't like light skinned girls who like don't believe in colorism and shit like that. Who be like because then they weird too. Like they got like I don't know. It's something about light skinned women more likely to be weird.
Because if you don't see color, you don't see me.
Yeah, it's like oh yeah, like
Listen.
they be like oh yeah, like people always talking about colorism, but people ain't like me because my hair looked like this or because I was pretty. It's like bitch, that's not my name.
I don't want to like single out light skinned women, but like my worst relationship was with a light skinned woman. And I do feel like a lot of them have been put on a pedestal all their life because in Black culture, we tend to kind of like do that, pit each other against each other. And, growing up, it was like lighter is right or something like that.
That come from slavery. It's been ingrained in our culture.
So I have had my dealings, I feel like, with light-skinned women. And this ain't all light-skinned women, so I can't say it. But from my experience, it's like
majority of light-skinned women not good people.
They just weren't good women.
Yeah, they don't be good. They don't be good people.
Yeah.
But they said that's all you. They say that's all you can do.
He like women who abuse him.
The most I've talked to, they do normally be brown or whatever. But yeah, but that's because like a lot of like my experience, like a lot of light-skinned women just don't be good people. Like
they feel like their looks can just get them by.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. And then like we talk about this on the podcast because of how you grow up in the Black community. Where like light-skinned women are put on a pedestal. Usually, like every nigga that we know, like a light-skinned woman was the first person to kind of like show you that like
break
this shit get real.
Yeah.
For sure.
And a lot of them be hoes.
Yeah, that's because they get a lot of attention.
Okay, what's a hoe? What's
let's talk. I knew that was coming.
Yes.
Okay, so a hoe to me is like I always say, I love a woman who lives in her truth.
Okay.
So it could be a woman because like we always say like body count really don't matter. That's not something we ask. Now, once I start really liking you, I loving you, I'm gonna start putting two and two together. While we talking.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Mr. 20 niggas in the room. There's a lot of niggas.
But women, I feel like majority of women aren't gonna tell you the truth anyway. Like
it don't matter.
It's always like, oh no, only something.
But can a man be a hoe?
Yeah, but we okay with it.
But like no, but for real, like because it's easy to be like, oh no, she a hoe. But for a man, do you seriously be like, no, that nigga's a hoe?
Yes. I got like I've been called a hoe, but I got people who like I look at and I'm like, no, bro, like
something's wrong with you.
Yeah, like niggas who will fuck anything or like niggas like I got a cousin like when he was like 20, he had like 100 bodies. Like, you're a hoe, bro. Like,
I've had homeboys like when I go out, their
okay.
main objective when we go out is like they gotta get some pussy at the end of the night, or it wasn't a successful night.
But men are okay. I feel like women don't like labels.
Yeah,
and like men are okay with being hoes because y'all still gonna like us anyway. But
for y'all, about women.
But like women feel like they like value go down if you like you're a hoe because. Like, man,
but let's get back. Okay, this is what I feel like a hoe is with a woman.
Train.
I feel like like if you was getting like trains ran on you.
Whoa. Why is it a train with us, but it's a threesome with y'all?
Because it is.
Why?
Because it is.
If you just get trains running on you, if you be like fucking in friend groups, like we all friends, and like you don't care and you fuck like all the homies, like. Niggas not gonna want to take you serious because at the end of the day, whether it's liberating or not, men we put our women on a pedestal. You want to feel like You know you're not the only nigga she been with, but you want to feel like you the realest nigga she been with and no other nigga matters.
So if you fuck in the friend group, are you, I'm just fucking, or I want to take one of y'all seriously? Or is like, no,
Are you talking about women?
No, men. If you're fucking in a friend group as a man.
Of women.
Yes. And you're like,
I might want to take one of y'all seriously.
Well, I might want to take
it's a
one of y'all
hierarchy.
seriously, yeah.
Because you got some hoe friends, and then it's like, okay, like, she gonna go. But she the upper echelon for I might have fucked her, but it's like I would take you serious.
But women, they gonna fall out about a nigga. Like once he do take one of them serious, y'all gonna fall out. Us, we not necessarily like if me and him like fuck the same girl, we not gonna fall out about it. But we neither one of us gonna take her serious. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and if like he do take like if he was like take a bit serious, I hit him, be like, yeah, but that shit old.
Man, this nigga tripping.
Yeah, like behind doors.
But like, and girls be the same. It's like, but as a girl, it's like I've had girls who, for me, I be turned off if you fuck any of my friends, just like because I don't feel like we should be fucking the same women. Like, I don't, it's hard. Like some of my friends would be like, okay, I can understand, but like you know what I'm saying, like because like. But like I know this person, like he kind of green, like like he shouldn't be fucked. Like it's an ego thing a little bit.
Yeah.
But like I've had girls who like fuck some of my friends and then like want to be serious with me, and it's like, sweetheart, be for real.
Right.
Like,
Man, that bitch, you fuck K3?
Yeah.
Hey, green ass.
But just be like, be for real though. Like,
Yeah. But
then
then you got a lot of shiesty niggas that like really do be tender about women and like will like, yeah, like either it's gonna go one or two ways. They're gonna be super mad you fuck their dog and try to put it to the back of their head. But if you got morals, it's just like can't take it serious. Like he know, I talked about it a few times. It was a woman who I was dealing with who like we never acknowledged it, but like I knew she fucked my brother back in the day, and so me and her.
But did she know that y'all was brothers though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like that's like when we was younger, she would be at our house and stuff. And her and my brother had a little thing. And then when I got older, I used to always have a crush on her. So my brother in jail.
What it
So
is?
I'm like, he was in jail at the time. So I'm like, what's up? Remember I told you like I want to, you know what I'm saying? And I did. And we started fucking around. But it's like.
Yeah, I'm Eskimo brothers with some of my brothers.
Yeah. And I'm like, and it's my blood brother. But I'm like, I can never really take you serious knowing that you slept with my brother too.
But this is my thing. I don't mind hoes. I'm not gonna judge you. I like hoes. You know what I'm saying? I'm not.
I like hoes.
Yeah, I'm probably not.
Yeah, they fun.
You probably not gonna be my girlfriend or whatever. But I do like hoes. But I like a hoe who's like a hoe because she wants to be a hoe, and because like she has what's the word? I guess let's just say agency over her sexuality.
Yeah.
She's sexually liberated as opposed to you a hoe because you look for love in all the wrong places and you gullible. And I don't like those type of hoes.
And that's what I say. I respect like, hey, this is what I do. I
Pandora, I
do
just want some
whatever
dick.
versus undercover hoe. Like, and I don't like undercover hoes. Like, you try to act like you better than other women. You talk down on other women. You try to act like that ain't you.
I don't like those type of women either.
Yeah, and then they come out, you be fucking 9,000.
It's a lot of women, and those be the main ones. Like, or like you probably used to be a super hoe, and now you're not no more, and you try to. But me personally, I don't really mind. Like for me, if I'm taking you serious, I'm gonna take you serious off like how you present yourself to me, if I fuck with you or not or whatever. But it's always. You can always, it's gonna come out, especially like
because those type of women, like I've learned, like they'll be like, yeah, oh, she's tricked, she sell pussy, and it's like, yeah, she sell pussy and make money off of it, and she use protection for everybody, and she clean, and you be out here fucking 9,000 raw with everybody.
Yeah, that's a good point. I feel like all women should be prostitutes. I do.
Timestamp that.
We gonna clip that right here.
All women should definitely be prostitutes for sure.
Okay, explain that. Like, explain.
Okay, so I feel like we all, you go through life, you go through phases, right? And I feel like as you get older, like for me, I started having sex when I was 14 years old. I have had all of the good sex I can have. I'm sure I have more out there in me. But that's not, at this point, you want to have sex with me. So what is my benefit of doing this? Because I'm my favorite sex partner, number one. Like, I'm my best and favorite sex partner. So, at this point, you want to have sex with me. What am I getting out of this? You cannot say pleasure because I can do that. I got it in the bag. Like, I
gotta disagree.
So
that's wrong.
What am I getting out of it?
That's wrong.
Unless we're like, together, all the things. But just on some, sneaky link, friends with benefits. I just want to fuck for what? What am I getting out of this?
But I feel like I feel like you should be getting enjoyment out of it, even if you know how to pleasure yourself. I feel like a man, you shouldn't be laying with a man if he's not bringing pleasure to you.
Hey, me. If you want to have sex with
pay me in what though? Like money,
Right.
or are we
Like
talking
money
about
on the dresser?
If it's a situation where, okay, so remember talk about the guy who he said I sexually assaulted him. So then he's like, okay, want to have sex, and I was like, pay me. He was like, what? I was like, you're calling me. You want to have sex with me. I don't have to have sex with you. I don't want to have sex with you. So if you want me to lay on my back, what am I getting out of this? Because you're going to get the pleasure because it's something that you want. You know what it's like, and you want it. I know what it's like. It's great. Don't get me wrong, but I don't want it. So he was so mad. Like, how dare you?
Yeah, I'd
Why
be
would
mad
you?
too.
But why, as a woman, would you want to lay with a man who's not gonna pleasure you?
It's so for me, it's always gonna be good. I'm not gonna just not have good sex. It's always gonna be good. But my point is, if this is an activity that you want to do and I do not, why can't I benefit from it in another way?
Okay, when we talk about payment, then like, what are we saying? Like, are you talking about physical cash?
Yes.
Okay, the nigga came out your TV, like,
Right.
like, come on now.
No, but like I said, like, but if it's like
Put a price on it.
But if it's a mutual thing where no, we're dating, we're
What's the
talking, I
amount?
like you, you like me, then yeah, of course we can just. But if it's $1,500, so my homeboy said I'm out of my mind. He said I'm delusional. Yeah.
$1,500. What all that come with?
Yeah.
That got to be head.
Okay.
Like $1,500 head.
That's a month
fine.
retainer.
Month retainer.
Yeah, because that's your rent.
I'm not paying for. We talk about this all the
That's not
time.
when it done.
Fuck no.
No.
The reason we always talk about this is because like we always say we don't trick. Like I've never tricked before. I inherently
You
like
do.
yeah
You do.
inherently like take you out on a date,
Yeah.
court you and things. But
Yes.
I've never like money for pussy.
Yeah.
I got the money for the pussy. I've never done that. I don't trick shame. I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. I already said if I go to DR Columbia and I'm single, it's up.
It's going down.
Yeah, I just want to try it.
Yeah.
But I've never, just me because of who I am and because I feel like I get women naturally and I want a woman to like me for me. I'm not even the guy that leads with money.
Good.
Like,
But like men, I don't date women, so this is from a woman's perspective. Men have a lot of audacity. Men really do think they can just call you up. Hey, of course it's not directly I want to fuck, but that's what you want. Okay, if that's what you want, that's fine. But what am I going to get out of this? Because I didn't call your phone. You know what I mean? So I feel like in those scenarios where a man feel like, oh, you gonna let me fuck? Okay, but what am I going to get out of this if I let you do this?
But I feel like men only do that with women that we feel like we can do that with. Like it's a tone set in the beginning. So those times when I was in situationships or dealing with somebody and I would let them know, hey, I'm not looking for a relationship, this or that, and we have our fun. Then it's like once you start catching feelings and a nigga do hit you up, you know what I'm saying? Then it's like, oh, that's all you be wanting. And it's like, you knew that's what it was from the jump. Versus a woman that you really see a potential with or that you're courting or that you potentially want to date, it's not all about that.
Right.
And then don't be presented like
And
that.
I do think communication is everything. Like, because I've had a sneaking link for 10 years. And that's how our relationship started. Like, this is what, and it worked. Versus trying to manipulate. Like, oh, I know I don't like you, but I want to have sex with you. So I'm going to try to do all the right things, say the right things just to get into that door. And then once I get in the door, boom, it's just like, just say,
I don't think that
that's what I want.
for us, that's not really our bag. So yeah, we don't really relate to them type of situations.
Good.
But
But
I have sold myself before. I done had a woman pay me for sex. I put it on my close friends before. Like pay for a haircut, like because I was on a fast from having sex, and like she hit me up like, "You still not fucking? I need it. I still got to change my to day." And I'm like, "You are God."
You must be like King Dingling or something. Because you got a lot of
oh, not King.
girls be like,
But no, I know how to treat a woman. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna give it up too much.
there you go, Al.
I can do a little 1, 2,
Okay.
But yeah, no, she hit me up and I'm like, I'm on this fast, like, and she was like, what if I pay for a haircut? Like, send me the money. I'm like, come through.
I know y'all was saying tricking, so like I haven't never had a woman like just pay me for no sex or whatever, but I have had women like I want to see you like and then know what it is and like but like you don't even stay here, so I gotta come. So I done had women like
you got
like,
food out before?
not flew out, but it's like
He used to sell himself for the pod. I don't know what he's talking about.
that's not the same thing. But I went. Well, after a while, I did.
We used to need like Mac computers and shit to do our clips and stuff before we
Somebody
got
bought you a
with
Mac computer?
Nah,
And y'all told me 1,500 was too high?
No, she didn't buy it, but like if we needed to use her computer, he would have to go sacrifice himself.
I would go. I would go over there and it's like she wants some dick, and it's like after the first time, I was like, I don't.
He
like
didn't
fucking
want
with
to
her.
anymore. And I
She was, but she was nuts though.
I was pimping him out. I just be like, get your ass over there.
But she was nuts though. But it's
Do
like
what you got to do.
it's like I wasn't enjoying it. Like I probably fucked her like 6 times. I never nutted.
Oh, wow.
So we both had sold ourselves.
Wow.
It's okay.
Yeah, no, but I'm talking about like I've had women like, oh, like I want to see you. Like I ain't even trying to come out there right now. Like I'm finna see you this money, gas you up, or whatever, slide. You know, what I'm saying when you get here, I'm gonna take you out, all that type of shit.
And when you down bad,
But it's like, but I like that. I was like, it's cool. Okay, okay, we can do that or whatever. But
yeah.
nah, but to go back to like the tricking conversation, because me and him argue about this. I don't feel like courting a woman is tricking.
It's not. If you truly like this person and you want, no, then it's not. But to just.
I think it's the level of courting. Like when we got when we had the conversation, because him and my sister go back and forth.
Yeah.
My sister will love you, by the way.
Yeah,
'Cause
Hi,
yeah.
sister.
she be on here. Y'all some tricks. Y'all do tricks. Like,
Trick ass nigga.
yeah. I feel like it's the level. Like
You bought her a black and mild.
yeah. I never do stuff for women and feel like, yeah, I trick for this. Like, no, because whatever I do it out the kindness of my heart, and I'm a real nigga. And if we outside, we're gonna have fun. No, but I don't leave with money or my pockets because I never want to deal with a woman and feel like I'm being used. And I never want to be that nigga that feel like a woman only like me for my money. You know what I'm saying? So that's not me. But so that's why I even had this rule. Like I put a week in the hole on the phone with a woman before we go on a date. Like I don't just meet women and be like, let's go on a date. Like, no.
You said a week?
Yeah.
I think that's appropriate because you have a week to text my phone after that.
Right.
Like,
And I don't even do a lot of texting. Like we got to get on the
you
phone.
got to talk. Yeah, I'm a that person too.
So like I'm not taking no woman on a date and spending my money if like we haven't had at least 2 or 3 good conversations for like an hour and I got to know you and things.
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
I think that's fair.
And we talk about that. Like I'll go on a date with a woman like to get to know you or whatever, because I feel like I don't really always be wanting to talk. And then some women like that I've encountered, like I don't know, it just be like I don't know. Sometimes you can like if I met you and we caught a vibe or whatever, but then when we on the phone or we texting or whatever, usually on the phone is cool, but like we texting or something like and the conversation not that great, it's like I ain't really feeling this one no more. Like okay, let me get in front of her one more time, see how I go, and then go from there. Because you know a lot of times it might be like a bitch got a little roster or something, so you know what I'm saying, like the communication don't be that great. And then if it's not nothing from there, then it's just like whatever.
So what kind of first dates y'all like?
Food, yeah, most
Really?
definitely.
That is so boring.
Food and like the
That's
beach
cool.
and drinks and stuff. Like yeah.
I'll take you to go get some food. It's not like what else we gonna do, like, or we can like, because I don't really know you like that, so I don't know if how your vibe is. So it's like food is always cool, and then we can talk. I can hold
Or
a really
if
good
I'm
conversation.
like I ain't trying to spend like a bag, I could like take you out near the water and then San Marco. Ask my mom to use her food stamps, get some public sandwiches and stuff.
Oh, that's so
Yeah.
cute.
Do a little
yeah,
I like an arcade as a first date. Yeah.
Oh,
Want to
you
like,
active.
yeah.
I've done that for like regular dates, but like no, usually it's just gonna be some food or whatever.
I want to see if we can be friends if I like you to be a friend first.
Yeah. And I ain't gonna lie, like, I don't know if it's a vibe thing or what. Because another thing I don't judge on is like a woman giving it up too fast. Because most of my like,
I prefer that.
yeah, most of my
You prefer that like you first date, no judgment. It's like, oh, okay.
I usually get
If
it
it's a
first
vibe,
week.
yeah. See, nah, I ain't gonna lie. I used to like that or whatever. I still do, but it's like times done changed a little bit to where like now I'd be like that. Now I'd be feeling differently about it to where like damn, I used to feel like okay, I'm just used to that. It's because of me, and now I'm like, is it because of me or is this? Or
I used to question that when I was.
Where
I
she
think
going?
because like when I was younger and I was like in a relationship for so long where we didn't do nothing when I was in high school. Now it's like just a vibe thing, and it happens typically naturally and fast. Like most of the time, like my past 2 relationships, like first week. You know what I'm saying?
So I can't.
My
I
girlfriend's
can't
be
do that.
first or second link.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't do that. Only because like I've just been in this industry for so long and I need to see you get tested. So like if I do have sex on the first date, we're only doing penetration, it will be a condom. It's no head, no. Because I need to see.
Yeah.
That is the only thing that hold me up.
That's what made me like my girlfriend more. She was like the first girl in years that made me use a condom the first time we did something. Cause I ain't gonna.
Yeah. I can't remember the last time a woman like.
Women don't be on that
use
these
a condom.
days. And like, I'm not gonna lie, I've been irresponsible in that areas of not using condoms first time. Like,
yeah, but to be fair, no one goes into the bedroom thinking, oh, this person might have something. If that's the case, you wouldn't have sex.
Right.
But people do. Like, STIs are silent. You're not going to always burn and all the things they say that happens. Not all the time. Like, you can go 6 months with the STI and not know that you have an STI.
Yeah.
That's why it's, like, super important to use condoms.
The health, I feel like health class and stuff like this. You said you had a degree in public health, right? Yeah, I feel like health class, it was like kind of counterproductive that we had like in elementary school and like middle school. I feel like they was really just trying to scare us into not having sex early. On some like, like religious hokey pokey shit. Cause they showed us the worst case scenario of all the like STDs and to where like a lot of people going around here like thinking like they don't got nothing, but it's like sometimes chlamydia just look like pre-cum. Like this,
you don't always have a smell.
Especially for us men, like we don't really have crazy symptoms when it comes to a lot of that shit. So it's like you can just be walking around here like burning people, like
and don't even know it.
And like I had to learn like a lot of things. Like I've been blessed to never have like any STDs before, but I don't STD shame. I understand like people go through that. You know what I'm saying? But like it was a time in my life where I was just out here like raw dogging. And it was just like, oh, she got a pretty fit. Like, oh, she ain't got nothing. She ain't got nothing. And it's like, you never know. Now, I have been but I had to learn about it, like HPV. Like, majority of people come in contact with HPV. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's like over 100 strands of that virus.
If you having sex raw, like, before you 30, you're going to come into contact with it. And it's like, I had to learn about that because I have had a girl come back and tell me like after we had sex, we're all like something came up and I'm like, what? But then when I did my research, it was like it's not even prevalent in men. Like you don't have any symptoms. There's no way to test for it in men, and it kind of just goes away on its own.
Some of them go on its own. Some of them cause warts, and some of them cause cervical cancer.
Cervical cancer or throat cancer if you're a man and you eat. I'm telling you,
it's a lot.
Like eating on the first
you can
link.
get chlamydia and gonorrhea in your throat. It can look like strep throat.
Yeah, but I've heard horror stories like, you know, from my brother and people like, boy, I went to pee, it was green. Like, I'm like, what the fuck?
Nigga putting them out. Yeah, talking about my brother. But I've never had like no crazy experience with that or like come across a girl. I just got tested recently too.
Yeah, me too.
And
that's always scary.
Yeah, because it's just like when it come back, it's like, why y'all being so like secretive? First of all, why does it take days?
It takes 2 days.
I already told you I don't like the language.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
non-reactive.
Non-reactive.
What's reactive?
What you like? Do I got it? But it's like, what's up? Like, nah. And they want to wait to the scary shit to say shit like that. Like chlamydia, be like negative.
Let me tell you, they put like, if anything come back on that category before you click on it, it's like red.
Yeah. It'd be like,
I'm like, hey, don't put my STD shit with my cholesterol.
Yeah, like, shit.
Because you know the cholesterol gonna be high.
So it's like, why is it HIV and triglycerides? So what we doing? Like,
y'all trying to play me. I'm like, red.
Like, no.
Oh, Lord.
Nigga think about killing himself all time.
The good thing is, if it is positive, they're gonna call your phone in 2 business days. So if you go on your chart yourself, then you're in the clear.
And I actually just recently learned with the HIV thing, like, I remember they used to say like it could lie dormant for like 10 years. And
oh my God, I have no. And
that's not true.
I hate when people
now.
say that. Yes, it's not true. It's
a window.
True.
It's a small window. It's like from 45 days to 90 days.
No, you have 3 months for the antibodies to show up on a test. But in those 3 months, HIV is in your body. It's just replicating itself.
Yeah.
And it just takes 3 months for those antibodies to show up on a test. But there's no dormancy there. No, you had HIV for 10 years. Ain't no, I just gonna. Okay, you probably just got tested, but you had it.
Because if you come in contact, let's say you slept with somebody who has it, and you weren't aware, and then you get tested, that's the like incubation period. Like after like those 90 days, they kind of tell you like, well, if it's not showing up, kind of like in the clear. That's what I'm hearing.
Okay, so let's do a scenario. Find out your partner cheated on you, right? And rumor has it the person she cheated with is positive for HIV.
We all did.
Right.
So
I'm blowing this motherfucker down.
they will test you to, if you want to get tested, but they'll let you know, hey, you need to wait 3 months, and that's when you'll get a clear, indication or whatever. Or let's just say the person you slept with someone and you found out they were positive. So they'll say come back in 3 months. And then I think they'll test you every 3 months for a year just to make sure. But there is new technology out there. PEP. PEP is the after fast. So in a situation where you just didn't use a condom or the condom broke off or whatever, you can go. You have 72 hours though. You can go to your doctor and say, "Hey, I need PEP." No, it's a 28-day pill regimen.
Oh, okay.
Now it is good to have it, just like you have Tylenol, just in case you get a headache. It is good to have it because sometimes that 72 hours may be over the weekend, and you got to take it within 72 hours for it to not work.
See, I don't know about that.
I see.
It's just like the Booty 3000. Like women nosy. When as soon as they get a chance, they're going through your medicine cabinet and shit. And then you see this in here.
Medicine,
No, I learned about it because
like
victims of great like.
And that's what it's advertised for. But like I said, the condom just broke, or you just didn't use one.
Is that the same as PrEP?
So PrEP is before. So like I always tell my women, because a lot of black women get HIV in their relationships, not because they're horsey around. Like you said earlier, oh, this prostitute, but she's using a condom, and that's real. Like a lot of women and white women, whoever they are condom users. Black women, we're so loyal to our man. Like, okay, I ain't gonna use no condom, or he cheating on you. Psychologically, it's like you're tricking yourself into believing, well, at least he's using the condom. Like, why are you thinking that? Y'all ain't use the condom, y'all. She ain't no different. Right. So I do encourage women, if they know they're being cheated on and they just not ready to leave their relationship, at the least get on PrEP. Get on PrEP because you just don't know. And there's a lot of men who are down low. A lot of women don't want to acknowledge that. We don't talk about that in our community, but there's a lot of men who are down low. And no, HIV is not a gay disease. It's not. However, the easiest mode of transmission is the anus, because it's going to always be a tear when you're penetrating the anus. And so you just get on PrEP. You just
I was going to say, I actually just seen research where they say like majority of the time it's through anal sex, and like it's actually harder to catch it through vaginal sex. Is that true?
Well, yeah. I'm not gonna say it's harder, but yeah, it is. It is harder. So, like, if you see the numbers,
it's
more women have HIV than men. Oh, let me say that bad. Delete that. No, but if you see the numbers are off, right? There are a lot of men who have HIV in comparison to women. So it's like, okay, well, who are y'all having sex with, right? However, like, even though women, our numbers are lower in comparison to men, we're still high as a population as black women. We're high. Gay men are number one. Black women coming right in after them. Yeah. And so there's a lot of down low culture that's going on that we're not acknowledging, and it just get on PrEP.
Because like I've had a woman ask on this podcast, like, oh, is it a red flag if a man wants to like continuously do anal with you?
Yeah.
And I was like the wrong person to ask, because I'm not in that.
Yeah, to me that's a red flag, because like I don't feel like I'm
attracted to booty, but not
I'm uncomfortable right now because like I don't like anal. Like,
yeah, me neither.
When women ask me that shit, it made me uncomfortable.
Yeah, I've only tried it one time, and it
made me feel claustrophobic.
I think that is subjective. But if I like take off the vagina liberator hat, the vagina liberator would say no, right? But if I take that hat off, for me, it will be a red flag for me, because I've had a man. We tried anal sex, and I felt like you enjoying this too much. You enjoying this a little too much. You keep asking me about, you keep asking. Like, it was like that was like a thing that just kept coming up. So I finally was like, okay, I try it. And then it was just and
I feel like when you start getting that far, like you'll fuck anything.
It's just like, I don't know. To me, it's just like he said. Like, I'm not into that at all. Like, it makes me like, I eat some ass and shit, but like I'm cool on. Like, my penis don't need to go nowhere near that. I'm cool. Right. But it's like, if a nigga like wants to do that over like your like vagina, like it's just like.
That's what I'm saying.
Watching gay porn to see how like I can't do that. I can't do that. Like how that I can't.
Even like if I'm watching porn and it's like, and the dude go to like stick it in a girl ass, like I'm turning it off.
Yeah,
like, that's how much
I don't
I'm
watch
like,
anal porn.
No, like it don't turn me on. It just look like it hurt. Like
and the time that I
like
tried
even like it's too tight on the like. I don't like.
I was about to say the time that I tried it, I wasn't in. I mean, I wasn't into it because like it was too tight. I could barely get in.
Yeah,
and I was just like, I'm not into this.
Like
Felt suffocated. Like
it was just like I'm like, where the fuck? Like,
I'm cool on that shit.
And then it's like, like, you shit out of there. Like, come on now. I don't want to be a.
I stick my tongue in there. But I'm like,
right. I don't know, but it's like certain. But everybody has their things because, like I say all the time, like I'm a gooch man. Like, okay, you can get the gooch, just don't go no lower.
Yeah,
you know.
See, I don't like the gooch.
Yeah,
you don't like the gooch.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I'm cool with the gooch.
And like I remember I had this girl.
How you feel about that?
I like the gooch.
Okay,
I don't like the gooch.
I ain't one of them niggas that be like lifting up. Like, get it. Come on. It's just like if you get it, you get it. You know what I'm saying? If you freaked out like that, you freaked out like that. But
and I dated a girl, and it's like I felt like she was like used to be like trying to like whatever.
You to go there,
yeah.
No
and it's
means
like,
no.
Yeah, and it's like, how was you trying to eat my ass? Like, what you doing? Like, stop.
No,
like,
my girl tried something on me when we was just in Costa Rica, and I was like, I gave it a minute. You know what I'm saying? Cause I ain't gonna say too much. Cause she be like, you be telling too much. But basically, we in there, this is all inclusive. So we had drinks and shit. And we in there doing our thing. Got a bent like a present stuff. And then like, it was like first she started rubbing my nipple. So I was like, I remember on the podcast one time we talked about it. You was like, ain't nothing wrong with the little nipple.
I like my nipples licked and all that.
Yeah, so I'm like, I'm just letting her rub it. I let her do it for like a minute, and then finally I just moved her hand.
Yeah, like I felt.
Nah, but it's different. Like I got like man boobs.
Yeah,
I'm like, you playing with my titties, right? I'm like, this is weird.
I like my nipples lit and shit. I don't really like want you to touch with your fingers and nothing. But I've had girls do shit that made me like, I'm like, all right, bitch, like you doing too much. Like I told you about like, and I think she was a little bit too drunk. I don't know. But like this girl was giving me head one time. We was out of town and stuff. She was giving me head and then like she kept trying to put her fingers in my mouth. And I'm like the first time she did that shit, I'm like,
I do that to women. I don't let them put their fingers.
Yeah, so I'm like, what the fuck? But we was
gonna wash their hands.
We was recording too, so it's just like I got it on video. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, like if I'm hitting you from the back and like I'm choking you or something, I'm
like you giving me head, like and you
like
like reaching up. At first I thought she was just like finna like play with my beard and shit, and then it's like, and then like she kept like, and I'm like.
I ain't gonna lie. That's super gay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like, bitch. Like, I felt so tried. It's like, why did she? But and then, like, she was like drunk, and this why, like you said, like with you gotta know, like, I don't like people where like you can't tell how drunk they are, like they still seem normal. Yeah. And like the next day, she was kind of like blacked out, so I gave her some grace on that shit, because I'm like, we drunk as fuck, but I'm just like, what are you doing? Because you never did this before. So she kept reaching up, and then I'm like moving to the point I had to like literally like. Grab her hand and like put that bitch on the bed. Like, what are you doing? Like, stop doing that shit. Like,
I've never had drunk sex before.
Never.
Really?
Now I remember when a guy who was drunk, but I have a very small window between being drunk and sleep. So you gotta, I'll be up and
one of my worst sex stories was I got so drunk, like I blacked out while we was having sex. Blacked out. It's her first time at my house. And then I woke up in a pool of throw up. I threw up everywhere. And she stayed and took care of me and cleaned me up.
Sweet.
She a real one. She talking shit though.
It turned into a relationship. I was like, I got to. Like,
Yeah.
I was in that bed. You told your friend, she was like, I didn't know what else to do. I was like, God damn.
No, the worst story I've had with someone being inebriated, I was in college. To this day, I did not. So it's funny. It was like, I don't like girls who don't like head. Do not care for head. Oh my God. So he literally gave me head. We came from the club. So maybe from like 2:30 in the morning until the sun was rising. I was pissed. And what I did not know is that he had popped a pill. I think he popped 2 pills. And I didn't know. So it's like, I'm trying to like I'm pinned down. Like the whole night we fighting. And oh my baby. That next morning, I tore his ass up. To this day.
Yeah.
What you mean you was fighting?
It's a small limit.
What you mean you was fighting? Like fighting to get him off you?
Yes. He had me pinned down. Like I couldn't move. I couldn't like.
Oh, so he kind of took advantage of you.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. The second day he was like, I'm so sorry.
Oh, like he wouldn't stop eating.
Yeah, because he had popped a pill. I think he had popped 2 pills.
Yeah, they was
And
on
he-
G.
Okay, like I do that. Like no, not like that. But like, let me clean it up. But I will do like when a woman come and she like and like
Yeah.
he's like like trying to
Yeah, from 2:30 in the morning till the sun was rising. I was miserable.
Yeah, it's like, no, that's crazy.
I was miserable.
Nigga,
You should have called the
Eating
cops.
coochie for
I
4
couldn't,
hours.
like-
He must couldn't get hard.
I'd have been in that.
No, he
bed.
couldn't.
Yeah.
He couldn't.
Oh.
Yeah, I was like fighting him, kick him in the face, like nothing. Well, I was trying to kick him in the face. I was like, I didn't him, but
Before we get to your website, so, okay,
Yeah.
because I used to have that happen to me with only one young lady. Like I couldn't remember I talked about it before. Like it would always happen with her. I couldn't get hard. Like how I feel like when that happens with a woman, because no other woman I've ever been with, like that's the only woman she could go on the internet and blast me. Like that nigga, nah, don't. Like after a while, I got over it and started redeeming myself. But like, yeah, and I think I made the mistake of telling her like this only happens with you. She'd be like.
Yeah,
but like
it's your fault.
Yeah, I don't know, and I was attracted to her.
Yeah.
But I think the first time it happens, what it do is it throw off your psyche because it be like it happened.
Like, I got to.
I was younger, yeah, so it was like, what the fuck, like, cause you finna, and then like now you at the edge of the bed, like, hold on, let me just eat it again. Looking stupid.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Okay, so that just happened to me recently, but before then, the only time it ever happened, it was this girl. I talked about her before. Like, I was attracted to her, but like she wasn't the body type that I like or whatever. Like, she was small and her hair was amazing though. But I knew like if I get the hair, like most likely I'm gonna have to fuck. So it's like, so I would put up with it. But one day I was like, we was drinking a lot and. I wasn't smoking at the time, but me and her like, whenever a girl come through and she smoke, I like tap the blunt, but that's it. But we was having a good ass conversation. I done smoked this whole blunt with her, and I'm drunk as fuck. So it's like now she give me head, everything cool, but now this kind of fuck. I'm like, bro, I don't want to fuck her, bro. I'm like, damn, I'm all in my head, and I got hard enough, but it's like I couldn't get like hard for real. And I was like, damn.
Sometimes you got to stuff it in.
Yeah, and then you high, then you like high too. So I'm like, damn, is this like as I'm all in my head now? But recently though, like whenever I get sick, I take more medicine than I'm supposed to. So it's like I'm on like a Benadryl, I'm on like NyQuil, I done took some Robitussin and all that. And normally it's never no problem. So I done did that, and now it's time for me to fuck. And it's like I couldn't get like my body, and I really didn't want to. And like my body was like I'm tired as fuck. And it's like I can get hard, but it's like we got to keep this motherfucker going. And like I couldn't get hard, and baby was just like. And baby just like, I know her, like she getting an attitude because she started thinking like, oh, is it me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know how she is. So I'm like, now I'm really like, fuck, bro, this shit gonna be something. I can't be like, okay, let's just stop because now she gonna feel, it's gonna turn into something. It's like, that shit was so much pressure.
Yeah, no,
and then like, and she was mad at me and I had to tell her the next day, like, she was like mad as fuck, like, woke up the next day, like, didn't really want to talk to me. Like, she's like, oh, I just feel like, because then I was like, okay, well, just jacket, whatever. She like, oh, okay. And then, but like, I can tell you got an attitude, you know, like, so it's like, all right, just go. So like, she went in the bathroom. I finished myself off like real quick because with your hands, you can make it work. So I thought that would make her feel like okay. I don't know why I thought that. She came back, she was pissed. Like, really? Like, oh, when I leave the room, you can do it. And I'm just like, bro, what the fuck? So the next morning, she mad as fuck, and I'm like, come on, bro, like I just took all this medicine and shit. Like, you're not even thinking about how I feel. I'm embarrassed, shit. Like, my shit ain't like, come on, bro. Like, everything ain't about you, bro. Like you ain't even think about me. Like, you like, oh, but I'm just saying though, like, why you couldn't get hard? Like, that ain't never happened before. If you want somebody else, just say that.
But see, that'd be my thing. Like, if I done hit you before, and like,
it's never happened, bro. You just seeing me take like damn near just overdose on medicine. Like, come on, because this ain't never happened.
Girl, it was like my first relationship, and like in the beginning, like she was like, "What the fuck?" You know what I'm saying? Especially like, nigga, we done waited all this time to fuck, and like now you know what I'm saying? It only used to happen with her. And during this time, like she wasn't giving head, so it's like
I'm in there.
I'm in there. But so when we finally got over that or whatever, I'm not gonna lie, like that whole relationship, I could only have sex with her if she gave me head first.
Yeah,
and she's the only girl I've ever been like that with. My old lady now, any other girl I've been with, that all of y'all come to the internet and tell. If
Please don't.
Because guess what? Like none of them, they don't have to give me head. Like I just be ready. You know what I'm saying? Off touch. I was though.
You think it was a mental thing?
It was something psychologically blocking you from.
I think it was God. I think God knew I wasn't supposed to be with that hoe.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe it's like she got some sexual demons, man. I'm trying to protect you.
But that little situation made me scared. Like I don't want to be no old nigga who can't get up. And like I've never had to like it's nothing. Yeah. So it's like I was like, bro, this what it feel like to not be able to get hard, like taking jigs and like honey packs and all that type of shit.
I ain't gonna lie, it'd be an embarrassing thing for men. Like for years, I didn't talk about that shit. Now, because I've been with so many women that I know it hasn't happened with, it's like a whole try to expose me. I'm line this shit up. All y'all come tell a testimony. So this hoe really know it's only her, bro. She the only one that can throw me under the bus. Anybody else I've been with, any relationship I've been with, any situation shit, they gonna tell you like, no, that nigga get hard off a touch.
But erectile dysfunction can be psychological and it can be stress induced. It doesn't always necessarily like have a.
I feel like it was psychological. I feel like because when it happened early on, every time I would get in my head like
it just can't happen this time.
Yeah, am I gonna get hard? Like,
no, that shit had me scared. Like, I'm like, bro, like, and then she got attitude the next day. I'm like, nah, I gotta like be vulnerable and shit.
Did you have sex the next day, or it was still a no?
No, we didn't do it the next day though. But we ended up doing it though. But it just wasn't the next day.
Next time you was like, next time you gotta really jump in that shit.
Every time I try my best.
Yeah.
But it's like, but no, it was just like, but I did have to let it be known, like, hey, bro, stop playing with me, like.
Because I ain't gonna lie, women.
I was like, fuck that, I'll be sick for the rest of the month. I don't give a fuck.
Women is fucked up in that area,
bro. Like, they green as fuck.
Especially older
like,
women, they be exposing their husbands. I done been around like people like at cookouts and shit. He can't get it up. No more.
Yeah, he ain't like, bro. I'm talking
That's
about.
That's why I don't date old men.
She made me feel bad, bro. Like it wasn't no like I'm like now it's time to go to sleep and shit. Like she just on her phone, her back turned. She in that bit. I just nutting and shit. I'm like damn. So you just don't want to touch each other while we sleeping like shit. Like, I mean, I'm cool with that. Damn, bitch.
My old lady was just telling me, she was like, "You're so easy. Like all I got to do is back it up on you in the bed, and like you hard in your sleep." I'm like, that's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah, I'm like, nah, that was me. Nah. Say if we ain't finished, cause you know what I'm saying. Like if I ain't like that shit made me feel bad. I'm like, damn, bitch, like you hurt my feelings for real.
I used to feel some type of way because I say it all the time. Okay, he gonna be like, oh, here he go. And I do deal with something like
pussy get the wettest with me.
I last very long.
Okay,
and like. Lately, these last few years, it's like gotten worse to where like women either tap out or they'll go dry and be like, it's taking too long. So it's like I used to feel some type of way like, why you going dry? You know what I'm saying? But then she's like, nigga, it been 45 minutes. Like, and so like,
no, I'm the same way. But that's why I like to have emotional. That's why I can't do like the casual sex thing no more. Because the only way that it's not like that, I have to have an emotional connection with you. Or I gotta fake it, and faking it get you in trouble. You know what I'm saying?
I've never faked the orgasm.
No, not fake an orgasm, fake the emotional connection. So now I'm having like super passionate love making sex with people. Yeah,
but my thing is, even when I don't want to have sex, like my dick still get hard.
I mean, we can't control that.
Like I'd be like, hey, like, can you not right now? Like, you remember I told the one story about the girl's smell was off, and it was like I was trying to get up out of there, but he wouldn't go down, and she just hopped on him, and I'd be, oh my god,
please,
I don't want to do this right now. But it was like, even when I was turned off in the moment, I still couldn't go down.
Aww.
I don't know.
Dick was stank as hell.
Boom!
Use the condom?
No.
Oh.
She would have been offended.
That's y'all fault. Yeah, that's y'all fault.
Okay, lastly, can we get into that? What can men do better in regard? Because like I feel like a lot of time we like blame a woman's pH being thrown off on the woman, or maybe she's not clean enough. But as I've gotten older and I have some experience with some smelly cat,
some funkers.
Yeah, I've learned sometimes it was me throwing them off. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? If you constantly like nutting in a woman, that's gonna throw her off. Or like I'm very big on like making sure I clean my hands before I touch a vagina, or just anything. Even like I like to bathe before I have sex, because like if I've been out peeing all day or anything, I'm just a very clean person. Like that's why this podcast is literally about hygiene and teaching niggas how to wash their ass, because a lot of niggas be dirty, you know. So do you have any tips like for the women who are battling like issues like that, and for the men to make sure they're not throwing their woman pH off? Basically, this is gonna be the hygiene tip, y'all. Hygiene tip of the day.
Floss your teeth. Floss and brush your teeth, because cavities, that's bacteria, right? And that can also be transferred to the vagina. And too much bad bacteria can cause a yeast infection or BV, bacteria vaginosis, which now they're trying to categorize BV as an STI, because it can happen without sex, and it can't happen with sex, because again, it's just too much bad bacteria, right? So I would definitely say floss and brush your teeth before oral sex, because that. And also, if you have cavities, go get those cavities removed and filled and all those things, because that does play a part in pH. So people don't consider that. So like you said, wash your hands is really great, because of course bacteria is on your hand, taking a bath, being out all day, sweating all day, all that oil, sweat, leftover urine, all of that matters as well. But mouth oral hygiene definitely plays a part in vaginal health.
I don't even like when I'm out in public and stuff. Well, I'm like a germaphobe. They know that. But if I go to the bathroom, I wash my hands before I'm not touching my penis with outside hands.
Yeah, I just don't touch it.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. Well, sometimes I like.
But do you aim right?
For sure. I don't play that.
I ain't gonna lie.
I got a son too. Like I don't play that shit.
You know, I be free balling. So like, if I got on shorts and shit, I just pull them up.
Yeah, but I say no. I don't like. Yeah, I'm like that too. Like I just don't touch my dick.
Yeah.
I just pee. Like it'll do what it got to do.
Yeah.
Position yourself right. I wanted to ask. I wanted you see if you can give us some advice on when a woman is not smelling particularly like, or because we talk about it all the time. It's not always stink. Sometimes it just don't sit right with you. I don't know if it's a pheromone thing or what. But when it's not to your liking, how can we address that? Because I don't. Unless you're my girl, he will.
Yeah,
I'm not. I'm gonna be like, hey, bro, like, what's up, bro?
Because it's like getting to the point where like I was getting like more smelly.
You got fed up.
Like I would be surprised. Like I would call him like, boy, that shit ain't smell like this.
Don't smell
like, I feel like a lot of girls like their moms either didn't teach them or like it wasn't a conversation that was had. And I grew up in a household where like I watched my mom teach my sister. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, so yeah, I'm gonna let you handle that.
You can just say something as simple and kind, like, hey, what do you have on? That's not my favorite scent on you right now. And they're like, well, I don't got on nothing. Like, it's not my favorite scent. Like, that's not my favorite scent that you're wearing today. Like, what do you have on? And then we're like, well, I just came from the gym. Oh, okay. You know, then you'll start to
from their coochie though, like from their coochie though.
Start there, yeah.
Okay,
like,
okay.
What scent do you have on?
You gotta let them smell it.
That's not my favorite scent.
I let them smell my finger.
But then if it's like if you're trying to like, that's we're gonna beat around the bush with that one, right?
Okay.
And then if it's still like, oh, I got on MCM perfume. That ain't what I'm talking about. So then you might have to kind of be like direct, like, hey, listen, like you're not trying to be funny, but you don't smell the freshest right now.
That's how I
don't say stink. Don't be like you stink and you say, hey, it's not the freshest right now. You know, I'm not really turned on.
Actually, what I do now is like I don't finish the mission. Like I used to finish, and that used to be the problem. Because they don't think. I ain't gonna lie, like. Yeah, it should be hitting. I don't know. Like I done had some good smelly, you know.
Let me tell y'all. So on my Instagram, I do street interviews, and I love doing street interviews. I ask men and women.
A lot of people are dumb on the interviews. I love those interviews though.
Yeah, they're funny. And what I am noticing, because I don't date women, right? So I don't have that perspective. A lot of women are spotty, and they give y'all a lot of flack. So I feel like. Yeah, it might be some time to do some.
No, that's real.
You know,
they be putting on too though. But
they do.
Yeah, they be lying. But
they be like, "Oh, nigga ain't never told me that." Like I done had that with a woman where like I text her the next day, like, "Hey, you weren't the freshest down there." She's like, "Oh, I've never had a man tell me that." And
okay, well, you got one tell you now.
And like I know the difference between pheromones and like, no, something's going on.
Yeah.
But in my recent approaches, since I've been grown. I kind of would just stop instead of going through it and be like, hey, I want to have a talk with you.
Why do you laugh?
Look at that bit.
I pretty much turned into the
Yeah.
liberator. I be like, I understand. I say, I got
Have a
sisters,
seat.
I got a mama. I understand how pH works and things like that. I'd be like, I really don't know what's going on, but I want to make sure you're okay. Make sure you're not having like. I mean, like, I want to make sure like you not
Nigga butt ass naked saying this.
or something. No, I do be like we be in the bed. I'd be like, but it's a little off down there. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you notice. They'd be like, well, I'd be like, yeah. I'd be like, smell it. And I don't.
Yeah, please. Cause they be acting like, it's like, bro, I'd have been in the room with cameras before I go. Like, come on, bro. Like, you smell this shit, bro.
I told you I was in the car one time.
Yeah, like, come on now.
Reverse cowgirl. I'm like,
Oh my god.
please.
Yeah.
I think it needs to happen more. So I remember when I was in college, me and my boyfriend at the time, I feel like I was fat. So I was going on this salad kick, and I love balsamic vinaigrette dressing. So that's all I was eating. That's all I was eating. All I was eating. So we did, we started having sex first. We're not using any condoms. So we're having sex first. And then we did 69. I'm lying. He gave me head first. Then we started having penetrative sex. And then we did 69. It was disgusting. Me tasting myself off him, it was an extreme bitter taste. And I stopped and I was like, why were you doing this? This is nasty. And he was like, well, I just wanted to please you. Like,
Yeah, like we don't be want
me.
to, cause it's like, I feel like you said, the sporty part come in at, it's like a lot of women feel like, cause for one, all women feel like they pussy good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, we gotta care about y'all feelings over like facts. And it's like, so it's like, we can't really, like this girl I was dating, very, very nice woman, very clean. I know for a fact she's cleaned this up. But it's like, every time I get to digging in there, it's like a little, and it's not twang, like it ain't a taste. It's like a little smell. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, I don't know, I don't want to say fishy because I don't know, it's not fishy. I don't know, but it's just, I'm not fucking with it. It was like, I don't know how to tell. and I don't know how to tell you because for one, I don't want to hurt your feelings, but it's also like I don't feel like I should have to tell you this.
It's
like,
different. It's different
kinds
kinds because I done had some where I done ate the pussy, it was no smell, and then you go to digging it out, and like you go to grab your dick for a different position or something, and then you like, yeah.
But then you got some girls who like, all right, and that's why I know like either you just don't know or you don't care or you think this shit is normal. Cause then like you got girls who like don't smell like nothing and it's like the slightest little smell they smell or whatever.
They be like,
or anything like that. They be like, oh, something ain't right. Or is it okay? Like, or I've talked to a girl where like she asked me, she's too aware, like to where I'm like, bro, shut up. Like, like do this thing. Like, no, bro. Like,
I've had a girl like that too. Well, she never had a smell. She had pheromones, but it wasn't bad. And like she smelled herself before I smelled it. Like we was doing something and then we switched positions. And she kept saying, hold on, what is that? And I'm like, what you talking about? And then we kept going, it was my hand. And my hand would go past her face because I had none. And she was like, and she finally grabbed my hand. She was like, you don't smell that? I was like, oh shit. And what it was is we used to be like, what's it calling? Having sex on her period.
I was literally about to ask you was the day after her period. Yeah. That scent is horrible.
And the day after the period?
Yes. It's
penny day.
No, this
oh my god.
Yeah, it was barbecue day. We called it barbecue day. And like I had like did some wild shit. Like knew she was whatever, it's barbecue day. And like I nutted in her too. So it was just horrible that next week. And we had to, and she was like mortified. She's like, I've never, and I'm like, bro, I know you clean. Like it's fine. And that's why I'm like, if I'm with a woman and I know you're clean, you just throw it off. Okay, you going through something.
It's different.
But first link, I'm like,
first link is crazy.
But the one woman I couldn't say nothing to, I remember I used to be talking to you about it. That's what I had to do. Like one time we was having sex and she was riding me, and then afterwards, and then I was just like, I acted like I couldn't nut, and I was like, give me some head. She started giving me some head. She down there like, and then after she gave me head, she went in the bathroom and like gargled her mouth and shit. And I'm like, bitch,
that's you.
Yeah.
I think those conversations should be had more because I mean they should, and a lot of women do suffer from BB, like chronic BB. That's that fishy smell. But I do think y'all should speak up more for sure.
For me, it's like if you my girl, I'm gonna speak. I'm gonna speak up every day. I'm gonna speak up, but it's like.
I've heard diet plays a part.
I'm not gonna do it, but that'd be a thing too, though, because like this girl, she's very clean. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you eat country as fuck, like and that's why I always say like I'm a little bit judgmental when it comes to women. Like I don't like women who always drinking juice. Like we go out to eat. I like to go out to eat because I want to see what you're gonna order with your food. Like you eating breakfast, you don't need sweet tea. you
know what's so crazy? Everybody's bodies is different because the best smelling coochie I've ever had like had no smell. I never smelled her before, and she was very hyper aware.
The Black and Mild smoker.
Black and Miles, drink liquor every day, eat country as hell.
Good genes.
Never had no smell.
Yeah, I don't know.
But that too, it plays a part in vaginal lubrication. I always tell women like, okay, if you are a heavy hookah smoker, a heavy alcohol drinker, and you still feel like you have good sex or your vagina get wet, imagine if you stop or knock that in half, then it's going to be even wetter because we get wet based off our hydration level.
So somebody who
that's good that you
somebody
brought
who
that up.
Okay, so like if
I did always have to spit start that motherfucker.
Yeah, like okay, so like if they drink a lot, if they drink a lot, or let's say they like vape or smoke hookah, that affects they like
because all of that is dehydrating. So if they're hydrated, those glands, like I said, like if you think the sex is great as is, how they are, heavy with hookah, heavy with drinking, if they decrease that in half and increase their water more, it'll be even better because those glands will be well hydrated and they'll be able to produce more vaginal lubrication. All that stuff is dehydrating.
And that's true. And for men too. That's why she ain't swallowing, bro. Because you're not drinking enough water.
I got a blog about
nasty.
that.
Yeah.
Nasty and and you niggas wash your ass too.
Because those are toxins. Like your toxins get released through your body fluids, through your tears, your sweat, your urine, your fecal matter, and also your sperm and your vaginal lubrication. Toxins are being released through all of those fluids.
And we try to teach men about hygiene too. Have you had any bad hygiene experiences with men during sex?
I haven't.
Okay.
I haven't.
Okay.
I haven't.
Because I've seen like a forum of girls on Facebook one time talking about how like niggas booty be stank while they be giving them head. So
I haven't.
Yeah, can't relate.
Yeah, no.
And I think that's why I hold women up to such a high standard
Facts.
because I come so clean.
Yeah.
Facts.
Like I won't even lay with a woman. Like I'm not big on like being outside all day and just coming in and having sex. And I'm gonna be honest, I talk my shit. I do this with my mom and them, all of that. I be like, y'all come to my house or when we live together and stuff, I don't give a fuck if I've been outside all day. If I throw some boxes up on the thing, you can smell them, baby. They don't smell like nothing. I keep deodorant on my balls. I wipe with baby wipes. I don't take shits without baby wipes. All of that, like he was laughing at me because I was like, bro, before I get in the shower, bro, I'm smelling my ass. I need to see, you know what I'm saying? And majority of the time,
Please don't put those baby wipes down the toilet.
oh, I do be.
Yeah, I be doing that too. I know they say flushable, but they're not really flushable.
Yeah, I rent,
but
so I don't really care.
Yeah.
But when I own a house, I'll take it into consideration.
Oh my God, you're horrible.
Facts.
Yeah, but nah, like
Paper towels.
We both really big on hygiene, so it's like
That's great.
you got to come with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's
Yeah,
like
certain shit bothers me, and I never want to feel like I'm cleaner than a woman because I've been in situations like that, like whether and I look at you a little different, like I judge you as a woman if I'm clean.
I done had a woman like talking about she gonna go get in the shower and then like you back in the room at 5. I'm like, hey baby,
like, what was you in there doing?
Like what kind of shower was that? I be in the shower like 30 minutes.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I do like 2 washes. I really get up in there. I'm really clean person, especially because I've always been bigger. You know, I lost weight before and was skinny too, but like as a bigger guy, you got to really get in there, like
creases.
Yeah.
Before we get into our advice column or section, I just wanted to ask: can all women squirt?
No. Great question. No, all women can cream, but all women cannot squirt. So what squirting basically
Love
is?
a good creamer.
So in the vagina, this is my vagina. You have 4 glands, 2 at the top and 2 at the bottom. The 2 at the top are your skin glands, and those glands produce lubrication. But the primary role for that is to clean out the urinary tract to make sure you don't have any UTIs, to help lubricate that tract. So what happens during sex? Those glands are swollen, along with the glands at the bottom, which are the Bartholin glands. So you just get more lubrication. Depending on that pressure, the skin glands, that lubrication in that will back up into the urinary tract where it's supposed to be, and doing a lot of pressure, it will be pushed out, or the woman will ejaculate it or squirt because it's coming out of the urethra.
Okay, so
now is it pee? It's not full pee.
I was about to say, so
has-
it's always the debate: is it pee?
It's not full urine. It has urea components, but it's not full urine.
okay, so therefore, so it's like when, say, from our perspective, when you reach up right there and it's like I feel like
A
the
ridge,
roof of your mouth,
yeah.
like it's like that's the glands, right?
I don't want to say but it is. It's like this is the start of your clit because our clit is this big, right? It goes all the way down, so it literally sits on each side. It's on this
Like right behind
underneath.
it,
Yeah, because
Okay,
it's going into the urinary tract.
Yeah, because like with women who I've dealt with who like are squirters, like it's easy to make it happen, like because you just tap on that and then that pressure is going to cause it. But then it's also a thing to where like I felt that similar sensation with certain women, and like it's like they like, oh, I don't squirt, I never squirt, and I feel like they kind of be holding it back. Is that like something voluntary or no?
No, it's involuntary. It can't always be controlled.
Yeah.
But I always say, but if a woman wants to know if she can squirt, use a rose or any suction toy. That's a lot of stimulation. And that will really give you your answer right there.
Okay.
But all women do not squirt, and every woman thinks like I don't discount people's experience, but a lot of women say I never had an orgasm before. I always ask them what's an orgasm. And the moment they say squirting, it's like, okay, so you don't know what an orgasm is, because squirting is one out of 13 types of orgasms.
Okay, let's specify that. Like, what's
I feel like
considered an
women,
orgasm?
yeah, I feel like women don't know what an orgasm is.
An orgasm is simply the release of sexual tension. So believe it or not, authentically moaning is an orgasm. Not performative, but if you're authentically moaning, you're having an orgasm right now.
Yeah, stop that performative shit too. We don't like
Yeah.
that. We be trying. Like,
Just
if you're
get
not,
quiet if I'm fucking up.
Yeah, crying is an orgasm because you're releasing tears.
I like that.
If you ever heard a woman say, "Oh my God, stop! I gotta pee," that's an orgasm. That sensation, and even though they may not squirt, but that's still a sensation.
See, when they do that, I be feeling like, hey, just let that shit go. Like, that might be what we need. Like,
Because most women I've like dealt with who told me they never had an orgasm before, like I just like try to train them like breathe and like get through it. And like my first time like making a woman squirt, like I was in that bit. She was like, I never did that
that
before.
bitch shooting all on you.
Yeah, I'm like, okay. But I had to use fingers too. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not a big finger person because I already got big fingers.
Yeah.
And I've been with girls who don't like fingers and then some girls who do like fingers. But like that shit just be a lot. Like so I just
it's
like
the easiest way to me though, like to whatever. Which is why I like to eat pussy before I have sex, because like that's one nut right there that we can just
get away.
Yeah.
Just in case shit.
But that's why we can have them back to back. So like we can have multiple orgasms during one's sexual encounter. Even with, and I know a lot of people favorite orgasm is vaginal contractions, and sometimes people may feel like, well, because I didn't have a vaginal contraction, I didn't have an orgasm. But if it was authentically moaning, you did have, that was your orgasm. Our orgasms can last from 10 seconds up to 60 seconds.
Okay. So I feel like a lot of people, because like they either think, okay, I never squirted, so I never had an orgasm, or I've never come vaginally, so that's not an orgasm. But so moaning is the most common.
Yeah.
Okay, and then of course,
because I've always felt like I didn't give a woman an orgasm if she
didn't come
she
back to
didn't
me.
like shake and push me off. Like I'd be like, oh, that's an orgasm. Like especially if I'm giving you head, like until she like can't take it no more and she push you off and she's shaking and she like, hold on, don't touch me and shit. I'd be like, oh, I didn't give you an
and for
orgasm.
me, I always thought it was like coming, whether it be orally or vaginally. I just felt like that's what it was. Whatever. I never really looked at. Well, I don't know. I never really looked at squirting as that or whatever.
Me neither.
Yeah. No, it's just a release, and it's something quick. It's not like when y'all nut. It's a longer process or a more dramatic effect versus us. It's like, oh, I just moaned right here. Oh, my vagina just contracted over here. Oh, I just had my feet cramped up, a muscle spasm over here. So it's just different things, or the shaking. It's just different things that can happen like this, like popcorn.
Yeah, one thing I'm
and
learning.
Like, what's going on?
Just because a woman like, stop, hold on, I can't take it. A lot of times that be a what's the name? Because her legs hurt.
Yeah, it can be pain. Yeah.
So you thinking like, she just caught one. No, she just can't ride on her knees no more. She like,
or
you
it's too
got her
much
pent
pounding.
up.
Yeah.
It's and it's like it's like girls who like it's harder for them. It seems like, and then there's girls that's like so easy to where like, you barely touch them and they just or whatever. I do like a challenge. But then at the same time, be like, all right, now, come on. What we doing? What we doing? Like, what's up?
My time about to run out.
Yeah, it's like, come on now.
And I do want to.
They do come with. I feel like that do also come with like a woman knowing her body or whatever. Because a lot of times, if like I'm paying attention, like a lot of the first couple times we having sex, I'm trying to see like I'm a lot of reaction based stuff. So it's like I'm trying to see what you like, and then I'm asking you what you like. But some women don't like talking about or really kind of be like, oh, just do you. Like,
I do reports like after sex. I'll be like, okay, how was
That's
it?
aftercare,
One
which
to
is super
10.
important.
What did you like? What did you like? What would you like better? Because I know a lot of niggas who just walk around like they whatever, and then it's like I've had a lot of women be like, yeah, that nigga like he ain't really know how to please me, or he. Yeah. And then like once a woman gets with a pleaser, it's like. That's what it be like.
But they also pay attention to like body language and what is being said. Like if you're doing a particular thing and she's literally saying, "Stay right there, don't stop. Stay right there and don't stop." Or if like you have her in a certain position and her hands keep going up, that means back off. Like it's too much. Yeah, it's like a pleasure pain that's enjoyable, but it might be too much pain.
That's what I wanted to
I'll be
ask
looking at the
you.
hands. I'll be looking at the feet. Like let me see them toes doing.
Yeah.
Like, let me see.
That's what I wanted to ask you. Is it like more painful for women when you have them like in a buck, like if they legs up on your shoulders, or you got them like, you know what I'm saying, while you hitting them?
I can't say because everyone is different.
Because I found
it
majority of women be like, stop, it hurt, and I'd be like, come on now.
So let me tell you about the vagina. The vagina.
Yeah, I ain't got no porn star. Like, hold on, I'm very happy. She's like, you doing a lot.
But without being aroused, the vagina is about 2 to 4 inches long, just without being aroused.
Are you straight, bro?
With arousal, it can expand up to 200%. So that if it's over, it's like so.
Damn.
No. So for example, if like without arousal, a person's vagina is 2 inches long. When aroused, it can go up to 4 inches long.
4 to 8.
Oh,
right? You know what I mean? So it's and then positions as well. So you might, if they're like bent, you might be hitting the cervix faster than what you think, because of how the position is, and that can hurt. Hitting the cervix, that can hurt. That's a very delicate organ, so it can hurt. So it just depends.
And the cervix, is it like up?
It's at the top. Because the cervix separates the uterus from the vagina. So, like, you would never be in somebody's stomach or, like, it's not a thing. You can't, your penis, nothing can go past the cervix besides the doctor and the baby.
Trust me, I ain't.
We know that you lying.
I don't even put on like that. But I know what to do with it.
Okay.
Yeah, but
asshole.
I don't want to say too much on here because I don't want my girl to be like, "Hey, you was doing too much."
You was doing a lot.
Yeah. But I don't know. I feel like maybe like the shape matter. Like if you got like a little hook or.
What matters is the length of the vagina, but you're not gonna know the length of the vagina. And then our cervix, it does move up and down, especially if women wear, like I wear a cup when I'm on my menstrual cycle, I'm on my period rather. And so when I'm putting the cup in and taking it out as my period is going along, I do feel like, oh dang, my cervix is so much higher and I gotta really dig up there, or like, oh, it's just right there, bloop, so it does move up and down throughout the menstrual cycle, because the cycle is a month. So
basically, you saying 4 inches is the perfect size?
Yeah, the vagina is not always that long.
Okay.
Yeah.
We winning, y'all.
Yeah.
I'm a little past that, but a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, because I feel like a lot of men can be intimidated too. I even said that like when I was younger, that was another reason I was scared to have sex, because I'm looking at porn and I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, I ain't got that.
But the big dick ain't always good.
Yeah, I heard that a lot.
Because it's like if I have a short vagina and your penis is exceeding the length of my vagina, we're not having fun.
Yeah, and I feel like women like girth more than
yeah.
So hey.
Hey,
You know what I'm
it is what
saying?
it is.
Yeah. Oh, before we get into shout out or rock out, let them know about your website because I checked out your website and it was
Yeah.
really cool.
I like the
didn't know it was
blogs. I
like
like all
a
that,
yeah, it's like a forum, like people on there
Yeah.
talking about their experiences and shit. I'm like, oh, this is a
Yeah,
community.
I'm gonna say they need to come in. Don't you have like? Don't they write into you for advice?
Well, not
That's
for
good.
advice. They like just share out. So my website is thevaginaliberator.com, and it's basically my own sexual community where we talk about all things sex. I write blogs. I usually drop them every Sunday at 6:30, every Thursday throughout the week. I ain't really consistent with the days, but Sundays and Thursdays I try to go from there. Go to those days. One is dropping tonight at 6:30.
Okay. Oh, damn.
6 or 7.
No,
Okay, so in
in
a few minutes, one is dropping tonight. And then I just added a new addition to my website where I do erotic tales.
Okay.
And
I seen that.
yes.
I was getting a little hot.
So funny story how that came about. Talking to this guy, and we started having phone sex.
Love phone sex.
Yeah, so I haven't had phone sex in
I
god.
ain't did that. So.
Wait, FaceTime or phone?
Both.
Okay.
I hate
and text.
face. I hate face.
I love
And
FaceTime.
And
Text.
yeah, so that's how it started.
I like a
Started
good
off-
sexting.
Yeah, it started off with a little sexting. So we just had this really good conversation one night. And then the next morning I woke up and I was like, "Did you masturbate to me last night?" He was like, "No." I was like, "Oh, well, I did." He was like, "Really?" And I was like, "Yes." And then I told him like the fantasy of it. And so I texted to him, you know, what happened. He was like, "This just got my dick hard." And so we're talking more, and he's like,
He like, yeah, I like
like, you
it.
should write a book. And I'm like, I'm not doing that. No. And so he just kept talking. He was like, no, this was really good. And you should really like, you know,
Get in your zane
something.
bag.
Yeah. And so I was like, okay, let me see. And so I wrote my first erotic tale, The High Rise. And that's to start going from there. So I am getting ready to take a break. I have one more. I think this will be number 8 coming out this week, Thursday night. And I gotta take a break because I'm writing these in real time.
That's a big genre. Like a lot of our mamas.
Had them Zane books in the house.
Yeah.
I used to read a few of them.
So my website is really cool. Like I have sex education, sexual pleasure. I do book reviews. I do love literature. And then I have my erotic tales, which are called quickies. And then I also have a part of my website where I honor everyday women. It's called Pussy Power. I only did one person, my cousin. She just beat breast cancer. But I didn't want to find the time to interview more women and stuff, but that's what all that is for. And then people can get on there and just talk about the things that they're going through anonymously. You don't have to, you know, use your real name or username or whatever. And yeah, just talk to me.
Okay. I love that. And would you ever consider like having other writers on there?
Yes, I would love to have other
we
writers. Yes, send it to me and I will post it.
I'm gonna write some.
I won't make no changes either.
Squirting forward.
Tell me what name you want to go under and everything. Yes, I would love to have
from a
more
male
writers.
perspective too. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but it goes. It's good.
I love that. And
check it
again, if y'all want to purchase, hold on, I'm having trouble. If y'all want to purchase,
It's fire,
go
too. I
on
love
the
the
website.
presentation.
Yeah,
Thank
this is
you.
raw, and I love the presentation on the,
I like the bag and
website
everything.
too. Yeah, like you
Thank
came
you.
trim. You know what I'm saying?
So you got a shout out to rock out?
Yeah. Before you get out of here, I actually went through them and found one that I felt like would be like a good one for.
What? Which one?
Shout out rock outs like when people write into us and basically like give us different scenarios and like basically we just tell them if they are being shot out or should they rock out.
Okay.
Pretty much unsolicited advice that we shouldn't.
Because I am
giving.
single. If you want to be single, listen to me. If you don't, do not listen to me.
So I found one. Because I had originally skipped over this one because I'm like, well, how we gonna answer this? But now that she's here, I think it's perfect.
Oh God, I'm scared.
So shout out, rock out. Subject: too small to ball.
Yeah, y'all getting creative with these. Shout out to y'all.
Hey fellas, my name is Unique and I'm from Macon, Georgia. This is going to be a crazy one, but just stay with me, LOL. So I'm only 23 and have only had 2 sexual partners before the guy I'm seeing now. My first partner is who I lost my virginity to at 18, and we dated until I was 21. My second partner was a one night fling that I just was experimenting with after my first breakup. LOL. So basically, I'm not the most sexually experienced because my first partner was older than me and used to put in a lot of the work. He taught me a few tricks, but I still consider myself very vanilla in the bedroom. So basically, this new guy I'm seeing is perfect in all but one area. He's lacking in the hang time department. My first partner was very well endowed. So although at first I couldn't take it, that's crazy.
I don't never want to hear that.
You're like, damn. I grew accustomed to it, and that's what I'm kind of used to now. This new guy is way more gentle and sweet in the bed, especially in the going down department. But I can't help but always compare him to my first lover because of the size difference. For visual purposes, it's like a spring roll versus a cucumber. And even my second fling was more like an egg roll, which I could work with.
A spring roll?
Spring rolls are skinnier than egg rolls. Egg rolls are fat.
Yeah.
I love spring rolls.
With this with this new guy, it's like we're limited to certain positions because it's always slipping out. LOL. Most of my friends are telling me that it's a deal breaker no matter how good he is to me. But I really like him and feel like it's shot out to just dump someone for something out of their control, especially when I'm inexperienced myself. I know V is always joking about being a grower himself. Hold on now.
Yeah. Shrimp daddy.
LOL. Hold on now.
Hold on, bitch.
I'm more on the egg roll side.
Yeah, let's clear that up, bro.
Not the spring roll, the egg roll.
Hold on now.
Man, this tugboat grow to a little mini yacht. She said, so I wanted to see what advice y'all could give me to spice things up a bit and to help him out on how to really use what he has. Only positions I'm good at is missionary and doggy, so please help a sister out. Laughing my ass off.
You know, some people don't move their hips. It's like you're fucking a corpse because they're just
some girls fuck back.
Yeah, some girls do too much in that missionary shit. You right. That should be aggravating. Like you Shakira and shit. Like relax.
So since you made me the specialist, like I guess I go first.
Sushi chef.
No, you definitely gotta like learn your angles and shit. You know what I'm saying? But me, like, I'm not that where I can't do certain positions.
Nigga ain't embarrassed.
Yeah, I could. Yeah, like you going. You know
like
what I mean?
damn, what positions can't? Well,
yeah.
It's certain shit at you, especially if she got some ass.
Yeah. Nah, I done had some shit where it's like a lot of ass, and it's like, okay, maybe we shouldn't do it from the side.
Me personally, I don't think there's nothing wrong. Like, if you're not whatchamacallit, because like I've tried to date women who didn't have ass, and like I tried and I really liked them. And it's like, but sexually, I just was not satisfied. So me personally, I don't think there's nothing wrong with it.
You got to learn your like, you know what I'm saying? I done dated women who like, they a little thicker back there. Them the women are like, when you hit it from the back, you got to hold their hands. Make sure you know really power drive that shit. So you're not slipping out. You got to know, you know what I'm saying?
Keep that motherfucker in, now. Don't try to do too much now. You trying to jump out the dresser, you ain't like that. You ain't
That's
built
just
like
salsa in this shit.
You better start moving them hips.
Yeah, nah, for real. But you got to learn your positions. I mean, it's you too. You know, it sounds like you don't know how to ride.
Yeah, and not his fault. You started off with a hallway.
Now he got a lot to live up to. Like,
yeah, you fucking Lex to steal and shit to start off. You gotta chill.
I hate that. Like, I told you I done had a woman tell me before, like, oh, the big one's hurt. I'm like,
bitch, it's okay.
Like,
you actually just hurt.
You getting a little too comfortable. But then I done had some shit where it's like, we doing it. Like, it's so big. I'm like,
all right. Which one is it?
Yeah, like, come on now.
God forbid a woman trying to encourage you.
It's like, now why you saying that?
But like, I'm a realist too. Like, I ain't no stupid nigga. I'm like, come on now.
So I think two things, maybe multiple things. 23, right? Did you say she's 23? Did you say that he was a good person? Good man?
Yeah.
So, okay, if your goal in life is marriage, love, all the things, always keep the good guys. Sex is important. It is very important to some. It is to me. And if it's important to you, you got to choose your heart, because as you get older and you're looking for love and trying to date and stuff, it just gets harder and harder and harder, right? Especially if you're chasing sexual satisfaction, you're gonna come across a lot of good sex, a lot of good people that you're compatible with. No, you're not gonna come across that a lot. You just have to figure out which is more important to you. Like you said, it's definitely positional. Find the positions that work for you all and make sure you stay there. You just gotta find your heart. Do you want to chase good sex, or you want to chase a good relationship? And if it's check with how he treats you and all those things and whatever, I would definitely say try to work it out. But sex is definitely important. But
And she said it. She didn't say it was horrible.
she didn't say it was horrible. She just said, you know,
It's
don't
not as
stay in
big
like,
as the-
because I've had some encounters with some small micro penis, and it was still good sex.
Micro?
And like, yeah.
Would you consider a spring roll as micro?
No, it was smaller than the spring roll. But like I said
I'm
earlier,
learning that's like every woman I did would be like they dealt with a nigga with a micro penis.
yeah, that's very common. And I'm like I'm an audio person, so
You said it was still good?
Huh?
You said it was still good?
Yeah, but I'm also an audio person. So if
so
you
he was
can
talking.
talk to me,
Yeah.
oh, we're good. But you can't be quiet with a micro penis.
But see, you got to see
Take this
why
tootsie. Take
that's
this
probably
tootsie.
intimidating to a lot of men, because you go online and it's like that's the number one joke, like little dick, shrimp dick, you know what I'm saying? Or like even like men joking on women for having like a smelly coochie, you know what I'm saying? That's like the number one insult with sex.
Yeah.
So
One
that's
thing,
why a lot of niggas
You
ain't
can't be comparing.
confident.
A lot of us, we never seen no other dicks like in person. So I think
Right.
that's the thing. But it's like record yourself fucking or whatever, and like then gauge
Yeah.
yourself based on what you see, and it's like
Yeah.
you'll kind of have a ballpark of what you're doing or whatever.
Yeah.
My shit, yeah, like I record a lot.
I be on camera like,
Like I said,
that's me.
The
Yeah.
average vagina is 4 inches long. So, you know.
I don't be slipping out like that.
Yeah, I mean, damn, that's me.
Now
man.
some videos I be like, I wouldn't want this to get leaked.
Yeah, you can't put it on that 0.5. You gotta keep it on 1.
Yeah, let me back the camera. Give it a little.
Cause it's like this the worst angle to see your own meat
Yeah.
from, bro. This angle right here, bro.
But the best time to record is like when you getting real reverse cowgirl, and like, yeah, I'd be like, I wouldn't mind if this got leaked. Like,
yeah, that shit look good.
yeah, she going up pretty high. She riding on her feet now.
Yeah. But no, she is right though. As far as if it's not bad, and it will get better. Like the more you develop feelings with somebody, it gets better. Like I swear.
You in love?
Yeah.
2 inches can feel like 10.
Yeah, it'll get better
Spring
for
rolls,
y'all.
yeah. I think it's the skinniness.
Yeah, I was about to say,
That's a
they
little-
no,
Yeah,
Yeah.
because like you could get off if you lacking in length if you got some girth. You know what I'm saying? An egg roll, you know, but
like myself.
you know I ain't want to brag. Cucumber is crazy.
Yeah.
That is insane.
Yeah, bitch.
Yeah.
Like, that's why when the eggplant emoji shit started going crazy, I never seen an eggplant in my
Yeah.
life. I seen one in like Whole Foods. I'm like, come on.
Well, yeah, I'm like, who the fuck?
What we doing, bro?
Yeah,
What we doing?
But you do have some women who only like a big, like a
You
larger.
do. It is
but-
preference.
Yeah,
Those are whores. No, I'm just
Oh my God.
I don't know, it's whatever. So
But yes, we think that just give him a chance or whatever. You was fucking that one dude and like just give him a chance. Like,
and stop.
don't listen to your fucking friends.
Do
'cause
not listen to, if you want love, marriage, all the things, do not listen to your friends.
Women give horrible
Not
advice.
friends.
You need a
Yeah.
male best friend.
We
or something.
all right sometimes.
No, y'all give horrible advice.
right
Like,
sometimes.
hey,
All right
girl,
today.
fuck
Say
y'all
all right
listen to
today.
anybody.
Little
Like,
dick, hell no.
Yeah, it's like, hell no. I know my nigga be beating me up and shit, but like, little dick is where I draw the line. Like,
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. He King Dingling, baby. Yeah.
my nigga that gave me chlamydia 7 times, but
But
little
you
dick,
also
I'm not
gotta
going.
remember her friends is probably like she's inexperienced. This is only her third person. So they probably like, why the fuck would you settle with him? Like, go get some more. You know?
I'm telling you, good sex is it's on every street. A
So do
good
you feel
partner,
like-
no, it's not.
Do you feel like if somebody treated you good, and so you could be like with a man with a spring roll for the rest of your life?
At this point in my life, I've had sex since I was 14. I've had all the great sex. So I mean, right now at this point in my life,
She basically saying like, yeah, I could settle for that.
I can settle for that. I can.
But not real shit though. And like she said, like we always say, women with the best pussy be horrible people. Like,
Yeah,
just
you got to find that good one.
gotta
though.
find
It's
it.
like,
Yeah, we'd be like, damn, yo, ain't her coochie good? Like, fuck.
yeah, I lucked up with you, babe. You got it all.
That's right.
You're a good woman, and
That's right,
got that
babe.
snapper.
Yeah.
But them other, yeah, I done had some good women where it's like, this ain't that.
Yeah, I've had a that was actually the same woman. I had a good woman who was like, this pussy is bap. Like, I'm straight. Like, I'll settle. Like, I'd rather be getting into it with a bitch every day and that shit. Like,
Yeah.
cool.
The women with that, like, ooh,
Like,
yeah,
you
that
a
shit
homeowner, good credit,
Yeah.
cook, beautiful. It's cool.
It's always
Bap,
something.
sex,
But you know, they
bap.
say that about men too. They like, you know, the better he is, 9 to 5, not like all street and shit, be like real vanilla.
I can't relate. I don't know, but I feel like sex with me is just going to be good because I'm just a good sex partner.
Sex with me so amazing.
Yeah. I mean, I can't say though. I had some. I was like, oh, I had better, but I'm going to make it good.
Yeah, that's kind of how I am.
Yeah,
I
I
feel
feel
the
like
same way.
I had to grow it. Like when I was younger, like I was more like, it took me a while to, but as I got older, I started realizing like women like rough shit. They like you to grab their hair and shit. I like that. A little smack. You know what I'm saying? But like grabbing hair and stuff and things like that, like, yeah, women like, they don't like that vanilla shit. Most of them don't. Or even if they do, once you bring that other side out, it's like, yeah.
I just want y'all to know I'm totally going to use some of y'all stories from our erotic tales.
Oh, most definitely.
Just saying, y'all got something
Yeah,
to
I'm
say.
gonna write something too.
Please.
I think I could. Yeah.
Please.
I can write a song. I be into that type of shit.
And what she was saying about the audio to masturbate, tap into the pod. Y'all be saying I got a nice voice.
Mm-hmm.
Low key.
Oh, yeah,
beat,
you
tuned in
can.
bed. Yeah,
Tell y'all, if audio.
Yeah, that's
if you need somebody to do an audio thing, let me know because I'll do it.
Yeah.
I'll read it off.
and that's something that's
Somebody asked me, so people keep asking
I
me
wanna
this
do it.
question. Why this question keep
Do the
coming
audio?
up?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And when I take my goals out, I don't have this little list. So I'll really be in there.
yeah.
Y'all don't
As I
understand,
licked on her
like, within a
coochie.
week, I keep getting asked, what I'm gonna do with my erotic tales? Am I gonna turn
Yeah,
it
have
into
somebody
something?
real.
I don't know. I just started this like 2 seconds ago.
Let me
I don't
know.
know.
I'm
I feel like
you
I
know
could be
trying
good at
to
that, but it's like it's too like I don't know, it's
Yeah.
too like weird because
yeah.
I'm very like
I feel
very
like
much
you
of a
better
talker.
for the visual.
Listen to Black.
No, yeah, but no weird shit. Pause. But I feel like you would be better like on like not you know how they
Nigga
have
wanna
them
watch me
shows
fuck.
where it's not porn,
Yeah.
but
Softcore
like
porn?
it's like softcore porn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, y'all and the viewers, go listen to Black Widow podcast. It's not a visual.
I'ma listen to that
It's
bitch on the
all
way home.
audio. Let me tell you one. There's a story where someone's being fucked on the train. You hear the train, you hear the ass, like you.
Nigga, that bitch chug
It's
take
yes,
that.
it's so good.
I'm not gonna lie. Like I cannot watch porn like if it don't have sound.
Yeah, I
or it's
need
too
sound.
low.
Yeah.
And I like to hear them talking. Like,
Me too. Like I can have porn and just put the
Yeah.
phone
That's
down
why I
so I
can't
can
watch
hear
fake
it.
porn. Like
Yeah,
it got to be cell phone shit.
amateur. Yeah, that's the only porn I can watch. Like I gotta feel like.
Even when I
it's
be watching my
real.
shit, I'm like, that be talking
I
about.
want a
Yeah.
little story.
I talk a
I want
lot.
a little story.
I don't mind a little story. It just
sometimes.
can't be like have like
Long
a
and
production
drawn out,
company and all
yeah.
that shit. But I do like a story. But you could tell like these people who really be fucking for real. Like,
Yeah, no, I talk a
Not
lot. I ain't gonna lie. Like, we gotta talk. It can't be quiet.
No, it
in
can't
here.
be quiet.
But then sometimes you ever got a woman who talks to me, you be like, shut the
Yeah,
fuck
shut
up. Yeah.
It's
Like, you
come on.
talking, you be like, huh? Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Like, you just listen.
This has been a great episode. We really appreciate
It's been
you
fire.
stopping through.
Of course, thanks for having me.
Just in case they don't know, let the people know where they can find you at.
You can find me on Instagram at The Vagina Liberator and on my website, thevaginaliberator.com.
Y'all heard it here first. This has been a real
It's fun.
sex pod. Yeah, and
But you should come back.
Yeah, we got
finally somebody who's sexually liberated. Because you know sometimes the women come in, we just be like, cream on squirter. They be like, what the fuck? You know, so at least we ain't had to feel out of element. It's they be like, I didn't come here for all that. Trying to promote my music.
I think that's what they be thinking this shit gonna be like, and then they don't be like that. They be like, oh, I thought you was gonna ask me some crazy shit.
Yeah,
But
I'm glad we not really like that.
Yeah.
So we really appreciate you coming, and this has been a pleasure. So we definitely gonna have to do this again.
Yes. And please check out my website, especially if you like erotic tales, if you want to learn more about sexual health, sexual pleasure, want a little book review, thevaginaliberator.com. That's going to be your bestie.
That All right, man. It's been a great episode. It's your boy Low Key B,
This your man, K Thrizzle.
and this is
Paid N Bazed.
It's Paid N Bazed, hell. Get money and wash your ass out.